Hello, good evening. So today's stream might be a little bit scuffed. So give me a bit before we formally start. So today we are going to play Growing My Grandpa. I don't know much about this game. It's been in my Steam for a while, I think. And like I just saw like it was a horror point and click and there were no jump scares. So I don't know what to expect. I did like see the look at the summary of the game, and it seems like there is a little bit of well, it's eerie, it's creepy, definitely that, but there are no jump scares. That's what I've been promised. So hold on, let me double check if we're completely good. Just putting this here. Also, I did lower the volume of the game by a little bit, but if it's like still a bit too loud, then feel free to tell me. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's put this here and then this one over here. So yeah, today's stream might be a little bit scuffed and I might respond a bit slower than usual, but I will try my best. So today I am currently also multi-streaming on YouTube. So hello. Hello YouTube. This is my very first time trying something like this. All right. Do you guys see my Is it visible? Is my cursor visible? Hold on. Let me double check. Yep, it's visible. Okay. Let's put this here and then let's put this over there. Alright, now let's begin. So I did like a little bit of configuration. It just shows like if I want to play the game full screen, and we're gonna do that. And then let's go start. Would you like to view the tutorial regarding basic game mechanics? Sure. Please read. This game is designed to be played with a mouse. The input required of you is based around clicking the mouse buttons. The right mouse button will change the cursor's image and function. Only when pointing, indicated by the extended index finger, can you, the player, interact with certain menu buttons and prompts. Please click below in the pointing mode to continue. Okay. The second cursor mode is indicated by the cursor's image featuring a hand extending all fingers. This mode concerns interacting with objects inside the world, mainly picking up an object and moving it to another position. To continue, please pick up the piece of trash on the right and place it in the trash can on the left. Remember, the right mouse button will change the cursor's mode, but when holding something, the mode cannot be changed until the cursor is not holding something. To continue, please pick up the piece of trash on the right. This? I'm trying to click. Oh! Oh! Okay, I see it works. I have to... Okay. Alright. That's it. There will be many situations in Growing My Grandpa that will require to pick things up, place things, grab things, or give things. Don't be afraid to experiment and keep an open mind about using your hand. Please click the button below to continue. Remember, menu buttons must be clicked in the pointer mode. Okay. Okay, alright. Alright, so just to give everyone context, I need to press right click and then it will extend my hand. It'll put me in like the pickup mode, and then if I press right click again, it's gonna put me in the pointing mode. Okay. In order to expedite the cleaning process, you can use digits 1, 2, and 3 on your keyboard's number row at the top of the keyboard to reposition the trash can below. Try moving the trash can to the right of the screen, 3 on your keyboard in order to continue. Okay, wait, let's try that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well done. Please click the continue button to move on. And please remember, menu buttons must be clicked in the pointer mode. Okay. A variety of video options can be changed at any time through use of the function keys F3, F4, and F5. Press F3 to adjust or disable shader effects. Yeah, I disabled it for this one. It was getting a little bit difficult to read what's supposed to happen. Then Press F4 to cycle through display resolution options. Press F5 to change cursor types. There are 3 cursor color schemes available plus 3 left-handed variants of each color scheme. By default, Growing My Grandpa's display is scaled up by a factor of 2 and the shader is set at low. Alright. What's that? Hovering over the small question mark at the top right provides an overlay related to available configuration options. Try hovering over it. This will be available at all times. Oh. So if I press that. Okay. Easy. Thus ends the tutorial. I hope you enjoy Growing My Grandpa. Infinite thanks to my patrons and supporters for believing in me and my work. I'm not sure how you pronounce this one, Yames, but yeah. Let's begin. Week 1. Okay. Alright. So what I've heard of is we actually take care of a grandpa. I excused Adrienne during music class today and spoke with her about her recent string of demerits. It was her first time meeting outside of our quarterly evaluations, and I believe it went well. It can certainly understand Mrs. Richardson's classroom observations concerning Adrienne's emotional state. Okay. She was, of course, intensely shy when we first met. As I understand it, she is similarly withdrawn in her classroom activities and only speaks or acts when she absolutely must. Some things she simply will not do. Instead of participating in mandatory group activities, she will sit alone and accept that she will receive a demerit. Okay, Adrienne. Before the meeting, I read Mrs. Richardson's parent-teacher report, which allowed me to estimate some about Adrienne's home life. The parents are well-educated and come from a prestigious background, but they lack time to properly nurture Adrienne. She is often alone, and when she is not, the parents seem to not understand the importance of warmth and affirmation when dealing with someone so young. I see. So, are we, is this written by like a teacher, like one of Adrienne's other teachers? Okay. Having 2 parents of this reserved and icy temperament exacts an inhibition in a child. The child's imagination is subdued, but only ostensibly, for it eventually finds its way into regular life. Oh, hello, Mark. Hot in here? Yeah. Same. I mean, I say same, but it's not as hot, at least today, but it's still warm. It's still raining though. How are you doing? This is I surmise that I would be able to reach out to Adrienne by way of make-believe. Well, you know what they say, reading something spooky makes you feel a bit colder. So in what I know is people share horror stories with each other during summer to make yourselves feel colder. It's a horror game, isn't it? It's a point and click horror game. It's called Growing My Grandpa, where as far as I am concerned, it's like it's what do you call that? It's like a Tamagotchi simulator but horror, where you actually take care of a pet grandpa. That's all I know about the game though. Oh my god. Yo, hey, why? Also, you're alright, little tired, do 1 minute play. Oh my gosh, 1 minute? Dude, I can only do like 30 seconds. No, don't shoot me. I'm gonna raise bang. I just started the game. Oh, hello. Oh, is that Adrienne? Huh. But says, by the way, jump scare. He's so bad, blame Yohei. That was completely Yohei's fault. But says, how are you liking your new house? You've told me you used to live close by, but it still can be a huge adjustment. A new room, a new school. Okay, is this supposed to be Adrienne? Nice apple though. The apple looks fresh. The basement. I like that. The basement? Yeah, well, there's a lot of cool stuff. Mom and Dad sent me down there. Okay. Considering how, what do you call that? How detached her parents are. Your mom and dad made you go? Yeah, but there's a lot of cool stuff. Well, that's not why they sent me down there, though. Why did they send you down there? Fighting! They were fighting, shouting. I came in to help, and they shouted at me. They said, go clean up downstairs. So I went. Oh. Oh, that's worse than I thought. I see. That sounds tough. Do they fight a lot? Is he a counselor? Are we playing like as a counselor? No, well, it's alright, Adrian. Maybe you can tell me more about the basement instead? Okay, well, it was weird at first, the stuff down there, but cool. I found something living. Sort of. Oh, Adrian, that is not... That's very interesting, Adrian. Please, tell me more. By indulging her in her fantasies and stories, I was able to glean more of an understanding of Adrian's anxiety surrounding her home and parents. The symbols of Adrian's story seem to carry their own traumatic weight, and her exploration of the basement may very well be a vehicle for the conveyance of her anxiety. Okay. Whatever's in the basement stays in the basement, I hope. Whatever might come out of our next meeting, whether she will engage in similar make-believe, I will set down her story here. Okay. Adrian's story begins with her delving into the basement with a trash receptacle and the goal of cleaning up. Okay. She discovered one of the walls was covered in plastic bags. She went to investigate, intent on tearing away whatever they covered. Oh. Trash bags! Yay! What am I supposed to do here? Oh, trash bag. Oh. Can I pick this up? Oh. What is that? What is this? What's this supposed to be? Upon removing the plastic trash bags from the wall, she noticed the interior lining was covered in glass. Like a window, I offered. No, she said, like a mirror. Reflecting inward towards the animal they covered. What am I looking at? I gently asked her what exactly this animal was. Here is where the material reality of the story took a turn for the explicitly fantastic and imaginary. Oh, is that a sea urchin? Wait, upon her discovery of it, at her gaze, it grew or extended, its shaggy-haired self. Hair like the fur of a dog, I offered. No, she said. Is this Grandpa? Is this supposed to be Grandpa? Not the fur of a dog, nor the hair on her head. It grew out towards her, the animal's hair reaching out. It was hard, standing almost straight, like the hair in a brush. A bristle, I offered. Yes, she said. She was very afraid at first, but then very curious. I asked her what else was in the room. More things hidden away, she said. Things of Grandpa's as well. First, she found a hidden passage under the stairs. Inside were strange dolls, magic objects, naked, faceless figures. Uh-huh. I heard these cryptic utterances and merely nodded. In order to keep the game of make-believe going, I only pressed for details where I thought necessary. It says, Grandpa, why are you covered by spikes? I have no... Maybe Grandpa just had a bad day. And, yeah, now he's just full of spikes. The faceless dolls could be a simple metaphor for the anonymity she feels in her own home. The hidden passage. I am unsure of what to make of that. The revealing of the concealed seems to be thematic in her fantasy. The door under the stairs is but one example. Oh, is this trash? Hello. Oh. Nothing here? Another trash pile. I can't pick up anything though. What's this? Is this where we're supposed to go down? Yeah. Let's pick that up. Whatever that is. What is that? What is that at the side? Once she removed the pad. Is it like glue? Like dried up glue? Once she removed the panel and found a magical hidden passage, she was very specific about what she took. She found a magic book, a magic doll, a photo of her late grandpa, and magic glue. So we get... Do I need to write this down? I feel like I... You know what? I'll just write it down. I'll just write it down, just in case, right? So we have a book, a doll, a picture of grandpa, and a magic glue. Alright? It might be important at what order she indicated it. What's this? Take doll or search closet. What happened? Ooh. Okay, what am I looking at? What are we looking at here? Okay, search closet. What's this? Is this trash? There's glue! Let's clean this up. Clean up the basement. I like cleaning. It's one of my favorite activity. Oh, what's that? Oh, there's a lot of stuff. All clean. This space will not be dirty again until next week. Okay, let's pick up there's this glue. All-purpose glue. Thank you. What's this? A photo of your late grandfather. Okay, we have a checklist. We have a glue. We have the picture. Now we need... Oh, we can read it. Mr. PhD. On the reverse side of the photograph, there is more text. Good luck on your trip to the Urals. Stay warm. Hey. Urals? Isn't that like the exact same place where Children of Clay... The thingy in Children of Clay took place? Oh, what's this? Papers crudely bound together to form a book. Okay, let's read that. Oh my gosh, what's this? The impetus of this research was the recognition of a particular pattern in fragments of documents relating to magic and magical religious practices. Numerous sources were drawn from commentaries on laws relating to the banning of sorcery and necromancy. Oh, is this a magic book? Huh. Compilations of folk charms relating to love spells, hagiographs of saints, and their encounters with devils. The list spans many centuries and a great distance from the Levant of the Khazar Khaganate to the border of the modern nation states of Russia and Kazakhstan today. From this paper trail arose a consistent account about a certain form of magic relating to the binding of demons to a sorcerer's will. A demon called the Heaven of Needles, or the Angel of Needles, was known to be kept best by shamanic keepers or wards who suffer from face blindness. Oh, prosopagnosia, whether by birth or through developmental causes like a stroke or head injury. It was known to be extremely effective but terribly dangerous, so much so that it became outlawed several times and was generally a popular scapegoat relating to unexpected death. This nexus of magical religious meaning-making sorcery regarding human-related desires, and the history of science of neurological disorders related to the fusiform gyrus is where the subject of this dissertation will reside. I will outline further and then analyze the historical sources I mentioned previously. Then I will go into the neurology of mystic and magical. How do you pronounce that? I'm so sorry. Religious experiences. After that, I will detail my ongoing correspondence with a resident of the Ural Mountain region who is an expert folklorist and keeper of traditions he claims have been passed down through his extended family for generations. No, Ural is that is the exact place where children, the little statue thingy from Children of Clay came from. Okay, so we have the book, we have the picture, and we have the glue. Okay. I guess we take the doll. Hello. The slouching doll. Its material is rough and coarse. What kind of doll is this supposed to be? Do I hear footsteps? Is it just me? Okay. I interrupted to ask what she did with these magical, mysterious materials. Grow grandpa. Oh my god, title drop. She explained plainly, and then without missing a beat, she continued on with her story. Feeling this was a potent symbol, I stopped her again to ask what she meant. Somewhat puzzled, I did not understand immediately. She explained slowly. Grandpa lives in the cage in the other room, the cage behind the door. They grew people in the cage. Oh. Is there anything I can interact here? Oh, there's the door is now interactable. What's this? A hastily written note. Let's see. Oh, wait. I wanted to read that. Oh, no. I misclicked. My bad. A note on the experiment. 4 out of 4. Oh. Okay. I should have read it from top to bottom. I made a mistake clicking on this. Anyway, regarding growth cycles, every time Whiskers regenerates and leaves dormancy, it is to be logged as a new propagation. The sample's bodily existence cannot be illegible, i.e. a part cannot be cut from the whole, so there can only be one living propagation. Propagations are to be terminated after 5 weeks. Oh, I see. So this game is it's a 5-week cycle. Any further development puts us at risk. Termination procedures will be posted and followed with extreme care. With all of that out of the way, I want to welcome you to the project. I look forward to working with you, Dr. Hart. Okay, let's read the first one. For the sake of university policy and the health of any future career you hope to have, you will abide by the non-disclosure contract you have signed. Do not break the anthropoidic vacuum without my prior consultation and approval. Any anthropoidic forms brought into the enclosure area must not be left unattended. When not in dormancy, the sample will attempt to take anthropoid shells. Please see shell notes for more info on that. Is this a shell of notes? The sample's exposure to some of our neuronal activity is unavoidable. However, the speed at which its desirous yield is produced can be dampened by several precautions regarding libidinal and emotional urges. Keep conversation not related to lab work to a minimum. If you begin to suspect you are developing attachments to your colleagues, contact me as soon as possible. That is cryptic. That is very cryptic. What's this? Ritual behavior with the sample. Trading, bargaining, whale pursuit, and dismissal from the project. The precise mechanism of the exchange of symbols and gifts required for a requested desirous yield is not known, and even then, anecdotal accounts of success are, well, eligible, and in violent death. Okay. So they're not allowed to... So it's like it's a big experiment, it seems like. With something called Whiskers. And then they're not allowed to like interact with it. Beyond the door in the room, the cage was hidden. Yeah, there were growing people in the cage. Concealed in another cloak of inward-facing mirrors. A hidden cage lined with mirrors. It is strange, almost poetic, the elaborate fantasy of self-reflection, concealment, captivity. There's a tarp. Anything I could pick up? I can't really see, it's a bit dark. At the cage, she finally cast her spell. But it was confusing, she confided, at first. She took the magic doll, the magic glue, and the photo of her grandpa. And she combined them, and she wished very hard. Huh? Who bugged me? Yo, hey. I can only assume in this fantasy that next her wish would come true. In what child's story would it not? Huh? Is that a chair? Glue. Huh, I click on the glue and it shows particular human representation or generic human figure. So I will need to glue this picture of Grandpa and this doll. Alright. a tangible symbol of intention and desire. She put Grandpa in the cage, assuming that was part of the ritual. She was not clear on how it worked. What are we looking at? What precise instructions she could glean from her grandfather's magic book was complicated by her reading comprehension. She wished with all her heart, and then she told me she waited a while for anything to happen. And after that time... Oh my god! You guys have no idea how loud that is. And the thing, like, I actually weakened the volume of that on stream, but in my end, I have, like, it's really loud. Okay, where was I? She wished with all her heart, and then she told me she waited a while for anything to happen. And after that time, she began to cry. I cried really hard, she said. I wanted Grandpa to be back. I wanted my parents to stop being so mean. And it hurt me. It hurt my wish for Grandpa to come back, for my parents to be different. I could feel it through the walls, and it felt me through the air. I asked her what exactly she meant. She could only repeat what she said. You know, surprisingly, this game, it's eerie, but I wouldn't say it's, like, really scary so far. Or maybe I've grown a bit more used to the atmosphere the game is giving out, but it's just that the story is so dense that there is no time to be scared of the game, I think. I mean, I just started, who knows. By this time, lunch was almost over. I said goodbye to Adrienne, and she left to rejoin her class. I was left to consider our conversation. I believe the storytelling strategy I have employed was not unfruitful, but I must probe deeper, if I can. Although I can be sure of nothing I interpret, the impressions I get may begin to help me get an idea of the right questions to ask. Knowledge you acquired this week has given you access to certain topics or keywords you can discuss with Grandpa. You have gained the conversation topic wish. Consider discussing this when Grandpa emerges. What do you mean Grandpa emerges? You have also gained the following keyword. Shell. Consider discussing this when Grandpa emerges. Okay, so wait, hold on. Does this mean I can talk to Grandpa soon? Wasn't the spiky thing Grandpa? Or was it just like a retelling? That's probably the retelling of things that Adrienne was seeing, like from her perspective. So I have two words. I have wish and shell. I have wish and shell. Week 2. Alright. I met again with Adrienne in order to address her emotional outbursts in the past few weeks. It is our second time meeting, and while it is standard practice to have multiple sessions with a troubled student, as I assemble a report for the counseling department, I could not help but think, as we sat down in my office, that Adrienne already seemed to show a remarkable change in self-esteem and confidence. Is this all thanks to Grandpa? And perhaps my and Mrs. Richardson's estimation of her as emotionally disturbed was erroneous. The paralyzing shyness and withdrawn attitude Adrienne possessed last week was not entirely diminished, but she seemed to hold herself differently this week. However, this only lasted as long as our conversation pertained to initial introductory pleasantries. When I began once again asking about her parents, her feelings regarding her new school and her new home, she quickly lost what new confidence she had gathered up and withdrew again into herself. Okay, so her parents are a pretty touchy topic for her, I guess. So once again, I partook in some collaborative make-believe, but this time I was aided by the fact that I had managed to do some research into Adrienne's grandfather and had some insight into what she might actually be finding in the basement. Now, this may be overstepping my bounds, some as a school counseling casework. Okay, that confirms it. The guy we're playing as is a counselor in Adrienne's school. But this was all in the service of making Adrienne comfortable and happy in this learning environment. In any case, I was able to dig up information regarding the grandfather by inquiring at the university in town. Not that I make it a habit of sleuthing, but I had a suspicion the grandfather was a professor there, or at least some sort of researcher, due to the fact that the newly constructed laboratory on the campus I drive by every day bears his name and memorial. Huh. He was some sort of anthropologist or linguist or neuroscientist. I did not have to dig that deep before the scope of his work became dizzying and I ran up against the limits of my undergraduate education. But back to the make-believe. Oh, hi Adrian, welcome back. What is your grandpa like? Is he a smart man? Not anymore, but I'm teaching him. So he's grown a good deal then. You have been feeding him well? Yeah, he is getting bigger, but he has a lot of room in his cage. That must be a ginormous cage. He's still behind the bars. Yeah, well, he might be able to climb out eventually. There's this vent in the ceiling. Well, perhaps if he climbs out, I could meet him someday. Oh, Mr. Counselor. Yeah. Yeah, maybe, but he's not ready to leave. He can't take care of himself. I have to feed him, pick up after him. Ah, you stored the food in your lunchbox. It's nice of you to share. He can almost talk. You cannot speak with him? He doesn't have a mouth, sort of. Huh. But how do you feed him? He has a mouth on the outside, on his shell, or the stuff that is his skin. I'm a little confused. Maybe you can go through a typical day with your grandpa? Okay. I asked her to explain how exactly she goes about growing her grandpa. And Adrian began another tale. According to Adrian, in the week that had passed, much had changed in the basement. Okay, we're back in the basement. Oh, is that the vent? Okay. Can I use the glue? Nope. It doesn't seem... Oh, can we use a lunchbox? Your lunchbox is currently empty. Seek out food for Grandpa. Okay, but let's examine this first. The hairy thing that was here before is gone. Oh, Whiskers is gone. But we have to find food. You should go see Grandpa first. Okay. Where is Grandpa? Wait, Grandpa. Oh, wait, Grandpa. It was scary at first, she said. The way he moved, the way the doll's skin covered him. I wanted to interject. This somehow seemed inappropriate, but I kept listening. When I look at him, she continued, when I think about him, he grows and moves. It's like he's growing for me. So he's growing bigger now? I asked. Yes, she said. Bigger. Every day. Where? What? Oh. Hi, Grandpa? Oh, this begins the actual growing part of growing your grandpa. Beneath the doll's burlap skin, the follicles knit together what resembles a proper person. Your grandpa. Oh, look, it's my grandpa. Hi, Grandpa. You are in charge of its cognitive development and diet until it is able to sustain itself. Do we want this? Do we want this out in the world? Currently, you are observing Grandpa. Please click the arrow back button below for a brief tutorial of your duties as caretaker. Okay. Grandpa, you're kinda hairy today. Oh, here we can see a variety of options regarding growing your grandpa. Highlighted in red are objectives related to feeding and teaching Grandpa. Important messages regarding Grandpa's recent activity will also appear here, but there's no hospice for Grandpa. Yeah, for some reason, now I am the one in charge of taking care of Grandpa. What is this? You'll need to find it food and learning material before you can move on to the next week. Okay, so we need to feed him 2 acceptable foods, eaten, seek out things to feed Grandpa. Words taught, find vocabulary cards to help. Okay, so it's all in the basement, I'm assuming? Some foods will make Grandpa happy, others merely content. Some food will make Grandpa disgusted to the point of nausea. Learning material is also scattered throughout the basement. Seek out vocabulary cards intended to help teach English and basic anthropoidic concept formation. The options highlighted in red are related to navigating around Grandpa's enclosure. The Go to Grandpa option will let you perform all actions directly related to Grandpa, such as feeding, teaching, observing, etc. Accessing the study corner will let you go over any documents you pick up as the weeks go by. It's a good idea to learn about the work of the people who last occupied the space. Accessing the kitchen corner will let you search for food in the old refrigerator and prepare food for Grandpa, if need be. The Help button will replay this tutorial. The Save Game button will save your current progress. You can only have one save file at a time, so if you have saved data, you will be asked if it is okay to overwrite it. The Exit Game button will take you back to the main menu. Okay, simple enough. More buttons may or may not appear depending on your development of Grandpa, so watch out for them. One final note. Take care to explore the basement at your leisure. However, due to the entropic nature of clutter and trash, different weeks may allow you to find things you had not previously discovered. Oh. Good luck. Why? Why did it say good luck? Do I need that? Game saved. Okay, so we will need to look for 2 foods to feed Grandpa. So let's go to the kitchen. Search upper fridge. Oh, what's this? Lettuce. It looks edible. Grandpa might like this. Oh. What? Is there anything else? Doesn't seem like it. Search lower fridge. Is that a banana? Brown banana. It looks edible. Grandpa might like this. Brown banana? I mean, you know what they say. It's better to, like, if you're making banana bread, it's better to use like overripe bananas because it's like so much more sweeter. What's this? Oh, what is this? Look over documents. Oh, that's a lot. Oh no, we already read this one. We did not read this one though. Hastily written note. Read more. Oh yeah, we haven't seen this one. I've repeatedly called your homes to no avail, and so I am forced to leave this here for you all. I found William sitting in the corner of the enclosure area, seemingly severely concussed. Whiskers was gone, and none of its usual hiding places. I immediately suspected the worst. The project thus must be suspended for now. I am leaving up to the usual mirrored coverings we use to keep the anthropoidic void sealed. I have done my best to lock up everything on such short notice. It is a hasty fix, but it will require some time to find a more permanent remedy. I am honestly hoping you do not find this note, as I intend to lock the house down too. I intend to race off to you to retrieve your lockbox keys. Do not worry about William's key. It and the rest of his equipment is almost certainly deep within Whiskers now. I pray you do not enter this room. No matter how it may appear, William cannot be helped, and is only being kept alive as a means of continuing predation on the rest of us. I will say once again, no matter what state you may encounter William in, he cannot be helped. I have sympathy for the young man, I truly do, but I found on his person several photos of his late sister, which would imply certain risks he knew he was taking. Our extant research materials have now become possible liabilities, either criminal or professional in nature, so I have stashed them away. I believe I let you all know how I might do this if we were ever to experience an event such as this. I hope you all remember what I told you. So long then. By Dr. H. Okay. We've seen this. Examine educational posters. Is this it? Alphabet. What? No, that's not trash. No, I threw away the trash. I threw away the alphabet thingy by accident. A set of procedures regarding disposal / interment. Okay, read now. The researcher will seal off the enclosure bars, ensuring minimal gas minimal what? Gas leakage during the later fumigating process, and then retrieve the burn barrel and place it near the enclosure. Allow at least 48 hours of time where the current growth cycle experiences no human-related stimuli. Do not enter the enclosure area nor any part of the basement. Ideally, you will not be on the grounds at all. After 48 hours, 2 researchers will enter the basement wearing their assigned mirror mask. Mirror apron and powered air purifying respirator. Okay. It makes sense now why the thing is like covered in mirrors. The researcher will use the vent system to fumigate the enclosure area. Wait 30 minutes and then use the fan system to ventilate the enclosure. Keep the fans running during steps 3 through 4. Re-enter the enclosure area wearing your assigned mirror masks and aprons. The organism may or may not be in complete dormancy. If it is not in full dormancy, be assured that its capacity to act against you will be greatly diminished. With your assigned power drills, quickly remove any enclosure bars needed to access the organism. Put them aside for later reinstallation. Put the organism into the burn barrel. Incinerate the organism thoroughly. Wait for any smoke to be properly cleared by the fan system. Turn off the fans. One researcher will retrieve the nucleus from the ash and place it in the mirror box. The other researcher will sift through the ash and place any other substantial remains in the biohazard bin in the room outside of the enclosure area. The bin is closed for safety purposes. The code is... Oh, I have a feeling I need to write this down. The code is 323245. The researchers will fill out a termination form and leave it to Dr. Hart. You have gained a conversation topic, biohazard bin. Okay. Can we pick anything else? Anything else we can clear here? No. Search file cabinet 1. Oh, what is this? Cashews! It looks edible. Grandpa might like this. It did not look like cashews. I'll be real. That did not look like cashews. Just throw all these trash. What is this supposed to be? Is this supposed to be like crumpled up paper? It looks so fleshy. Okay, let's throw this. All clean. What's this? It was said to pass from one family of steppe people to another, but pressed on its ultimate origin. Illegible. Somewhere to the south, coiled in a bowl, covered in incantations, buried inside, down by a graveyard. A common late antiquity, demon trap. The keeper, an elderly man in failing health, was ready to expound on and on about the dangers of the organism, but when I asked about pointed questions about the history of its acquisition, I was given curt responses that had a way of circling back to vague warnings. Uh-huh. Can I not pick these up? Okay. Let's look at the oh, more trash. Let's throw all this. So this is a cleaning simulator. I like that. I like cleaning simulators. And oh. What's this? This is the only thing I can interact with. Linguistics module. What's that? Oh, are those lips? Teach Grandpa this word to read the notes of past educators. Oh! Oh! It says Grandpa! Okay, let's see. How about the third cabinet? More trash. Let's put this here. You remove the taped down fabric to reveal the cabinet's wooden bottom. Huh. What's this? A note regarding cleanup procedures. Uh-huh. To my colleagues, I don't mean to be overly severe in tone, but Dr. Hart's work is very important, and the material we are looking for is potentially very dangerous. I will be handing out a copy of this note as a reminder to everyone. I'm not trying to single any particular person out. We all have misconceptions about the nature of this project from time to time. With that out of the way, there are some things to keep in mind. The active growth must be thoroughly terminated via the correct procedures at the very least, 4 weeks after dormancy is interrupted. It doesn't matter what you've done or haven't done regarding tests or procedures, or how much the anthropoidic vacuum has been disrupted. We are not ready to go beyond 4 weeks at this point. A step-by-step guide to termination has been posted by the enclosure wall. Please, please, please do not place the educational posters over this posting. Do not disrupt the anthropoidic vacuum without Dr. Hart's prior consultation and approval. In case of any emergency where the vacuum is disrupted, put on your equipment and begin the lockdown procedure. Make an extensive note of when and how the breach occurred. If you find the habitat empty, page Dr. Hart immediately, but do not attempt to speak with anyone else. This thing can get very smart. I'm sure you're all aware of the stories we heard on our acquisition trip. The greatest caution should be caused when dealing with a potential aggressive mimicry scenario. Please seek me out if you have any more questions. Okay, William. What's this? Notation regarding sample exoskeletons? Research participants, please take note. Each growth from a cycle does not require a shell, but you may find a sample will often try and seize on something somewhat flexible it can grow into, along with any desirous yield it might generate, or else it will move from one shell to the next as it outgrows them. In the small amount of time I've spent with it in preparation, I have noticed it tends towards human forms. However, we should keep a tight lid on the anthropoidic seal in order to be cautious before we begin to experiment with exposing it long-term to anthropoid stimuli. Wait, so they're not humans to begin with? There's something that can mimic humans? Depending on the environment that it grew up in? Okay. Medical imaging device. Oh, what's this? Power. Oh. Doesn't seem like there's anything I could do here just yet. Maybe not yet, but... Okay. So we found 2 stuff. Let's go to grandma. I mean, not grandma, grandpa. Wait. 2 words taught to find... I wonder what Grandpa will like to eat. Okay. Wait, we've seen that. We've only had 1 vocabulary card. Is that okay? Let's go to Grandpa. Ooh, feed Grandpa. Here. Would you like to view the tutorial before you start? You will not be prompted again. Sure. This brief tutorial will go over the basics of feeding Grandpa. Via induction of your unprotected insula, Grandpa has simulated the production of toothed animal to mimic a human mouth. It will need to be fed through this in order to properly learn and grow. First, you will need to select an item from the lunchbox. Click on the lunchbox in the bottom right corner. The contents of the lunchbox will be displayed. Nice food and bad food. Select an item from the lunchbox. Doing so will fill your hand with this item. Note that any food can be put back into the lunchbox by clicking on the lunchbox with a full hand. Before Grandpa can be fed, it must judge the food by smell. However, hover your hand above Grandpa's olfactory bulbs. If Grandpa is pleased, it will allow you to feed it. Most foods Grandpa will accept. However, getting Grandpa to consume other things requires some culinary deception. When Grandpa is willing to be fed, hover your hand over his mouth and click. Grandpa will then consume the food. Good luck on feeding Grandpa. Thank you. Thank you. I'll need that. You approach a small window set in the jail bars. Okay. Hello. Is that a... Oh. Click on Grandpa's nostrils. Left of the... Grandpa is enticed by the smell. Click on Grandpa's mouth. Okay. Click on Okay. Okay. Which one should we pick? I'll try the cashews. I like cashews. Growing gibu. Hello. Are these the nostrils? Left of it. Grandpa seems indifferent by the smell. Okay. Here, did you like it? Hi, Fox. Yep, I'm playing a growing grandpa, which is, yeah, pretty much me, TBH. The meal appears to have been sufficient. Okay, we need to feed him something else. We have lettuce or banana. I have a feeling he'll like the banana, so we'll pick the banana. Okay, see? He likes it. Here. Why did the banana turn into dust? The meal appears to have been sufficient. Okay. You step away from the window set in the bars. Grandpa grunts in appreciation and locomotes towards its favorite corner. Yay! So it likes, okay, I'll write this down. It likes bananas and cashews. We still have lettuce. We need to teach it words. Okay, go to the kitchen corner. Wait, no. Study corner. I don't think there's anything else here. I don't think anyone would like just lettuce with nothing else. Really? I mean, I guess. I guess that makes sense. Is there no way for me to open, like... There doesn't seem to be anything else here. All clean. But we need to teach Grandpa some words. It's also clean. Maybe he'll like the lettuce with the banana. What do you think? Right? Doesn't seem like there's anything here. What if I just leave it on? Oh, it actually turns off immediately. Okay. Nothing here, nothing here. Explore the basement. Go to Grandpa. What if we teach Grandpa? Yeah, we only have this one. Would you like to view the tutorial before you start? Sure. This brief tutorial will go over teaching Grandpa pronunciation and vocalization. The vocabulary word you picked will appear on the top left corner. In the bottom right corner will be a pentagon that is divided up into 8 sections. A section of the pentagon will be highlighted briefly. A notification sound will play and soon another section will be highlighted. You will control a small round icon that sits above the pentagon by using your mouse. The ball is constrained to the limits of the pentagon. The goal is to keep your icon over the highlighted area and move it as the area changes sections around the pentagon. When you hold left click above the correct highlighted area, the icon will start to vibrate along with the simulated vocal cords, and the current letter of your word will begin to turn red. Keep holding over the highlighted section and adjust your icon as it changes place. Soon the letter will become fully red. Okay, so our goal here is to teach Grandpa how to say grandpa. After every letter becomes red, Grandpa will proudly pronounce a word to you and it will be considered learned. Teaching Grandpa these words will accelerate its cognitive development and lead to further breakthroughs in general intelligence. Teach the word grandpa, yes! Definitely. Oh! Hi, Grandpa. Hold down the right mouse button if you wish to end up... Okay. Can do it, Grandpa. Okay. I'm understanding it. He's so smart. Grandpa's so smart. You're doing good, Grandpa. You got this. You got this. You're close. See? That's D. And this is P. And that's A. Grandpa. Deep within Grandpa, strange membranes phonate confidently. Good job, Grandpa. You did so well. Having completed the lesson, you take a look at the back of the vocabulary module card and the notes there written by administrators of the past. Ooh, Grandpa. Part of vocabulary and vocalization module E81 family? General pronunciation comments. Usual trouble with articulation, voice, thin, raspy, possible, underdeveloped larynx. Module comments see below. We have done several sessions of what we are calling familial relation simulation. I and co-researchers sit in chairs opposite the enclosure. We are wearing the usual masks, and we begin to act out a scene, mostly through improvisation that might roughly resemble a kitchen table conversation between an immediate family. Yeah, Grandpa's so smart. He does so well. Also, hold on. I will take a break for 3 minutes, and I will, as soon as 3 minutes are up, we will continue with the game. So everyone just get water. I'm getting water as well. I am really thirsty. I will be back. See you all in 3 minutes. BRB. Hello, I'm back. Welcome, Fuaf. Welcome to the stream. Today we are playing. Uh, thank you. Today we're playing a game called Growing My Grandpa, which is the game is okay. So far, I've only been like an hour into the game. It is literally that we have our own pet grandpa that we need to take care of. We need to teach it how to talk properly. We taught it the word grandpa, which is huge. He's so smart. Oh, what's this? We have done like it's a bit creepy. Like it looks like a. I mean, I guess it is a horror game, but it's not too scary. I think because the lore is like really dense, so it's easy to just like tune out the scary parts and just read the lore, the text. Repeated trials would reveal through our simulated conversations was purposefully vague and unspecific regarding persons and identities. We would only address each other as brother, father, sister, etc. It's not, yeah, it's pretty good. Like though there is a lot of reading, but I I think it's gonna barrel into something. So this game is in a part. I wouldn't say it's in a loop, but the story seems to be told in forms of weeks, and there seems to be a time limit of 5 weeks per loop. So currently, I will just play it as is and see where that takes me. It soon became apparent the encoded information and associations we unconsciously drawn upon when hearing and speaking these words was being picked up on by Whiskers. In its psi-type field of reception interpretation of brain, mind, events, semantic content. My co-researcher William noticed this in a simulation where Whiskers was given a role as a sister and he as a brother. I was the father. Whiskers began responding to certain prompts with unusual specificity, as well as a general pattern and timbre of speech that continued with unusual consistency. So, I think the overall story is there seems to be an experiment. Like these people are making an experiment. They're trying to create like a sort of creature that is able to mimic human beings, but it's only alive for like 5 weeks. As soon as the simulation ended and we left the enclosure area, William let me know that Whiskers was almost certainly drawing from encoded memories of his late sister, mapping out exactly what regions and centers of neural activity are intercepted by the psi-type field will take extensive neuroimaging that we do not have at this site. Currently, we only have less precise portable equipment. However, our experiences so far are eerily in line with folk knowledge and folk explanations regarding the being's access to desires, and we can begin to infer it has access to certain portions of the limbic system and the ventral temporal cortex. Ooh, there's a lot of like neurology references being brought up in this game, and I like that. I really like that. You step away from the bars and store the module card at the document table. Okay, we need one more word. We need one more word to teach Grandpa. So we've only taught him the word Grandpa. Attempt to communicate. No response. Observe. No response. You examine Grandpa, noting its movements, respiration, and general mood. Do you like Grandpa? He's kind of cute. He's like sitting in the chair right now. Grandpa seems sort of sluggish and bored. You get the feeling it may be more content and readily cooperative once fed and taught a word or two. But I did! Okay, fine. I don't know where the other vocabulary words are, like... Observe... Oh, now it's like by the bars. Hi, Grandpa. Teach Grandpa. We don't have any more words. Feed Grandpa? Let's see if he likes the lettuce. Here, do you like the lettuce? Grandpa's too full to consume a mediocre meal? I'll show you a mediocre meal. Okay. Clearly disappointed in the lack of sustenance. I'm sorry! No, I feel bad now. I feel bad drawing the lettuce away. What if it liked the lettuce? Okay, so let's explore the, what is this supposed to be? Examine? Everything here was here. Okay. What over here? Bulbous growth? Wait, that's new. Something appears to be growing from the wall. You take a closer look. Oh, hi. A pulsating sac. The slimy membrane that is its skin seems to contain something. Food? It might be able to be opened with a blade. Huh. Well, let's go to the trash pile. Oh, trash time! Cleaning time. Let's clean this up. I love cleaning. I love my cleaning simulator game. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. Is that a vocabulary card for Grandpa? Are we gonna teach him a new word? Is there nothing else? Oh, yes, let's go. We're gonna teach him the word hello. Big progress. Teach Grandpa this word to read the notes of the past educators. Let's go. What's this? Corroded battery. This isn't really food. Grandpa might eat it, however. We're not gonna feed our Grandpa batteries. Right? Guys? Right? Trash. The darkness of the shadowy corner unnerves you. You cannot explore here without some form of light. Oh, do we need like a flashlight or something? Maybe Grandpa can spit out a flashlight. What do you all think? Cabinet. Ooh, examine. Slouching under the weight of rot and refuse. Oh, more stuff to clean. I love cleaning. I love my cleaning simulator. Horror cleaning simulator game. This is awesome. I don't even know what this is. Like, you know, initially I thought it was paper, but I'm starting to think it's like shedding. It's like the shell being shed. Oh, what's this? Blueberries. It looks edible. Grandpa might like this. Blueberries! Yo, Pog! I actually like blueberries. Top drawer. Oh my gosh, more cleaning. So the thing is, we're still in week 2 of the game. And it seems like there's like... so every week, there's gonna be more trash. What is this? Teach Grandpa the words Edward. Nah. Nah. Nah, 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 nah. That part traumatized me. Also, what is this? What am I looking at? That's an eyeless doll. Okay. Hello, what is this? An account of an acquisition. Before we began, he had us all cover our faces completely. An earthenware pot was ineligible, and on the inside, as we stole brief glances at it, we could see the interior was inlaid with mirrors. The illegible gave it small pieces of dough, spoiled food, chicken feed, keeping it content. Ha! The keeper gestured towards the small bag where the food composted and told us to be careful not to feed it any meat. I asked if the rotting food was enough to sustain it, how it might get nutrients from any of this. The keeper regarded me seriously and said it did not matter what it was fed. The act of feeding itself was what mattered. The act of feeding flesh is another act, however. He then gave me another series of grave warnings regarding not keeping any animal-derived foods near where I might be keeping it. Huh? Oh wait, no, we fed it a banana and we fed it cashews. So we're good. Okay, so lettuce would be good. Batteries, we are not feeding our grandpa batteries, okay? Not in this household. Oh, what's this? Anything here? Safety? It's really dark. Well, we got a new word to teach our grandpa, so we're gonna do that. Ooh, search painting. Ooh. What's this? A folder full of radiographic images. Huh? Anything else here? Or is it just that? Search trash pile. Oh my god, more trash. Ooh, what's this? What do you mean there's more trash? There you go. What's this? Fiberglass insulation. Huh? We're not gonna feed Grandpa that. This isn't really food. Grandpa might eat it, however. Please, please, we are not feeding it fiberglass insulation. It's gonna hurt itself. I don't want that. I don't want Grandpa to get hurt. More trash piles. Search trash pile. Oh my god, there's so... Oh, what is that? Yeah, fiberglass insulation. Tasty, yummy. Oh god, I don't want to feed Grandpa stuff that could hurt him, like the batteries and the fiberglass insulation. That doesn't even sound good. Okay, what is this? A simple paper doll. This might be useful in the construction of magic symbols. Okay. Examine. The waste here smells particularly strong. Why? Well, we're going to Grandpa and we're gonna teach him the word. We're gonna teach him the word hello. Here, Grandpa. We're gonna learn the word hello together. It says, it's like in Corpse Party, you can perform the ritual to go to Sachiko's school with the paper doll. Oh my gosh, yeah, that was the first thing I thought of, actually. When I saw the human-like paper doll, I was like, is this a Corpse Party reference? Guys, we're gonna teach Grandpa the word hello. Is everyone excited? I'm excited. Hi, Grandpa. We're gonna study a word. Hello. Yeah. You're so good. Hello. Yes. Yes. Good enough. Good enough. That was close. That was real close, Grandpa. We can try again next time. Having completed the lesson, you take a look at the back of the vocabulary module card and the notes there written by administrators of the past. Hello. Part of the vocabulary and vocalization module A2 Conversational Basics. General pronunciation comments, sloppy articulation. Oh, that's mean. That's mean. Module comment, see below. We are already encountering some difficulty as Whisker's subjectivity is so much determined by a diverse and dynamic array of influences. It attempts to mimic the thoughts and desires it passively intercepts, and these imitations go on to structure the basis of its identity. Only later in Whisker's growth cycle does it begin to form an identity, or identities, that are coherent and capable of resembling a sane, rational human being when engaged in conversation. One must imagine how hard it would be to converse with someone who is not yet oriented in one particular way towards who or how they are, because they might have 20 different honest answers to those questions, all of them mixed and muddled together. Because of this, we have started with the basics of conversation: greetings, partings, identifying one another, forming questions, etc. It is fortunate Whiskers' current growth, number 19, I believe, has developed a mostly accurate human mouth simulation. Hello was a bit of a challenge in the previous growth as it had failed to develop an adequate organ to act as a human tongue. Aw, so our grandpa is like really good. You step away from the bars and store the module card at the document table. Alright, so we're done with that. Explore the basement? Wait, let's save the game. Alright, so I think we finished exploring the basement. We have done our to-do list, which is number 1, feed Grandpa, 2 foods, and another is teach Grandpa 2 things. Okay, so alright, let's end the week and proceed to the next one. Yes, let's go. Weekly summary. Oh my gosh, I hate it. I hate it. It says battery and fiberglass insulation under food acquired. That's crazy. Documents acquired. Yep, these are all the documents I found. Knowledge you acquired this week has given you access to a new conversation topic to discuss with Grandpa. Language. Okay. Maybe this week we can talk to Grandpa about the stuff. Like, we have like a lot of topics we haven't talked to him about. Mrs. Richards approached me the other day in order to remark on Adrian's development. She noted how much more at ease she appeared when called upon in class or when asked to participate in group exercises. I told her I had seen this change happening as well, and that as much as I would like to take credit for it, I can only guess dimly at what might be reshaping her attitude. It's Grandpa. Mrs. Richards posited that it was perhaps Adrian's family moving into their grandfather's property that caused the change. It apparently is out in the country, in a wooded area, full of wide open space and far from the bustle and noise of the city. The grandfather, Dr. Jacob Hart, had jointly purchased the Oh no, Dr. H is the grandpa. Had jointly purchased the land with the university he was employed with and began constructing what he was intending to be a satellite campus for a burgeoning psychological anthropology program he had a hand in establishing. Only one building ever ended up being constructed after Dr. Hart died in a car accident. When driving back from the property one day, eerily at almost the exact same time, a grad student who was assisting Dr. Hart on some sort of project at the property vanished without a trace. The property sat in disuse for years as it was tied up in legal battles between Dr. Hart's next of kin, the university, the vanished grad student's family, and the other students Dr. Hart was working with. Eventually, the case was settled out of court. Only recently did the property fall into the possession of Adrian's mother. Obviously, I was not going to relay this whole tragic story to Adrian, who, for all I know, believes her grandpa is still be living. Grandpa to still be living in the basement of his home. Besides, I thought she might already know all of this. Perhaps the elaborate story she was constructing was her own way of escaping the morbid details of a life, or perhaps lives, cut short by the cruel force of fate and the cynical adults who squabbled in the aftermath. I determined perhaps the storytelling she was and continues to engage in should not be encouraged by me, at least not in the way I went about it before, where I made active inquiries into her strange fantasy of a semi-sentient ball of skin. When I saw Adrian, I did not bring up her grandpa or ask questions about his growth. Adrian could not stop talking about it, however. I had no choice but to weather her bizarre and enthusiastic effusions about her new best friend. Aw, her bestie! Grandpa's her bestie! Adrian, maybe we could talk about something else. I'm not sure I'm following you exactly. He's gotten so big. He has so many whiskers that come out and I can see them move around when I think about him. I'm not sure what you mean. I'm so happy Grandpa is back. He's so much cooler than Mom and Dad. Once again, for what it's worth, I put down the story she told me as best as I could. Adrian once again told me about growing her grandpa. We're down in the basement. Can we do something about this? Oh, we have a paper doll. But we don't have a particular human representation. So last time it was like a picture of Grandpa. So maybe this time there's like something else. There doesn't seem to be anything here. Alright, let's just ignore that. There's the door. There's the cabinet. Maybe there's something in the cabinet. Examine. Alright, cleanup time. I love cleaning. There doesn't seem to be anything here. Okay. You know, the reason why we're doing this is maybe there might be like some new words we can teach Grandpa, some food maybe, and then I don't know, maybe that could help progress with the story. What's that? Is there anything here? It's just dolls. It's just creepy doll figures. All right. I still don't know what this is. It looks like a lock. And it's a safety. So I guess this is like a safety deposit box. Like a safety, like a vault, a mini vault. But I don't seem to... Maybe there's a key somewhere. Maybe Grandpa has it. Maybe it's in Grandpa's tummy. Oh, it's a search painting. Did we already get the things we needed from this? Okay. Maybe there's something in the trash pile. Ooh, what's that? Is that an egg? Ooh, stuff. Exciting. We can get... Oh my gosh. We can teach him the word life. What's this? Potato. It looks edible. Grandpa might like this. Let's go. Let's see. Oh, maybe this trash pile. There's something new here. Is that a new word? I think that's a new word. For Grandpa. Yes. I'm excited. Let's pick up the trash. Is there anything else? Okay, no, this is such a long word. I'm not confident that Grandpa can pronounce this. It's okay. It's okay. He can do this. He can do this. Yet another pulsating sac grows in this corner of the basement. Seems like it could be easily opened with a sharp edge. I don't think... Does this count as a sharp edge? Can explore here until some form of light. Oh, there's more here. Oh, I guess we didn't explore here last time. I think I made a mistake and didn't go through this one. Alright, what's this? A kiwi! You know, that kiwi looks fresh. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, so there's this. Okay, so there are 2 bulbous growths and like 3 trash piles. And I think we... Oh no. I think we've already looked at this. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything else. Yeah, I don't see anything. We already cleaned this trash pile. Okay, so we missed the 1 trash pile from last time. Oh wait, I just saw, bro. I was scared of the title. Don't worry about it. Don't be scared of the title. There's nothing to be scared of. For now. For now. I'm pretty early into the game. And well, I don't know what to expect so far. It seems creepy, but trust, it's not that scary. Maybe. We have to feed him 3 things this time. Okay, Grandpa, it's food time. Oh, look at Grandpa. He's looking really... He looks good. He looks good. Okay, feed Grandpa. Okay, what do you think? Should we feed Grandpa today? So we have, these are our options. We have lettuce, we have battery, we have blueberries, fiberglass, insulation, potato, and kiwi. You know, out of curiosity, I just want to see what happens if we feed him the battery. You know? Like, looking very tree. Yeah, look, he's just a little spiky, and but don't worry about it. He's growing as intended, as expected. Let's see. I think I'll try the fiberglass insulation. I'll do it. I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? I don't think Grandpa's gonna explode. Here, Grandpa, do you like it? Grandpa grimaces at the sterile, artificial smell. Well, here you go. Oh, he doesn't like it. He's not even opening his mouth. Okay, fine. Let's pick something else. How about these batteries? Do you like these batteries? He doesn't like the batteries. Okay, fine. Let's look for... Okay, we have this lettuce. This is from week 1. This is like week 1 old... Sorry, 1 week old lettuce. Once his batteries contain all the required nutrients for a growing grandpa. I know, but he doesn't want it. He doesn't want to be healthy. Cause like we were told not to give him food. That's kind of like, no, I get it. I get it now. I get it. We have to cook. We have to cook in the kitchen. We're gonna prepare. Oh my gosh. Guys, that lettuce is older than Grandpa. Wait, you know what? You're unironically right, because I found the lettuce has been there before Grandpa was born. So you're right. You're actually very right. Okay, so we can mix the fruit/vegetable with either the battery or fiberglass insulation. I have no idea how we're gonna prepare the food, but I will put the fiberglass insulation. Oh, I can only use potato? Okay. I'm so sorry, Grandpa. The insulation is concealed in the soft potato flesh. Ah, that sounds horrible. What if we put the battery with something? Oh, we can't. Okay, fine. Alright. We're going to Grandpa. We're gonna feed Grandpa. We're gonna feed Grandpa the potato that has the what do you call that? The fiberglass. Oh my god, I feel bad. Alright, here, Grandpa. Do you like it? Oh, he likes it. I mean, he can't tell that there's fiberglass inside it, but here, eat up. Do you like it? Although quickly consumed, the meal seems to be causing some indigestion. Hold on, that's a new message. Oh no. And with a sudden lurch, what was that sound? Grandpa empties its stomach up onto the floor. The contents pull together in front of the cage. Oh no. I made him sick. No, okay, fine. I'm so sorry, Grandpa. We're gonna give you something nice, okay? What do you like? Lettuce, blueberries, or kiwi? Or, no, not the berry. We're gonna give him, okay. We're gonna give him the blueberries, okay? You like this? Here, Grandpa. I'm sorry for feeding you that awful potato. I'm so sorry. Alright, we need to check. It says other. Oh, we need to feed him 3 acceptable foods. Grandpa recently emptied his stomach. Wait, hold on. We are going to feed him another thing. Okay, go to Grandpa. We're gonna feed him 2 more stuff to make up for him vomiting. I'm so sorry. Hi, Grandpa. Here, today I brought you lettuce. And then you like this kiwi? Okay. Here you go. You're welcome, Grandpa. It locomotes toward its favorite. Alright, so we fed it 3 things, and now we need to teach it words. But first, we need to go to the study corner. I'm not sure if there's anything new here. Nope, there's nothing new there. Okay, we need to clean out this cabinet. It's so messy. Who puts all these trash here? Nothing here? Okay, all clean. How about a second file cabinet? Oof. Is there nothing new here? Nope, doesn't look like it. How about the third one? It's still clean. The medical imaging device? Oh! Oh, what's this? Oh, it's the thing we found! Okay, so let's see. Propagation number 2, day 0 after dormancy. Nth, vacuum, broken, yes, term at 6 days. Notes in detail. We have taken to calling it whiskers, though of course some have interpreted it as hair or needles or quills, but whiskers is more accurate, as the needles are really more like supersensory follicles or spines. The nerve nets that distributed throughout the morphology of these spines resemble those of genus Hydra, but have myelin sheaths that are functionally the same as vertebrae. As we can see in the X-ray, each spine is laden with dense optical arrangements similar to compound eyes. The Hydra connection is assuredly worth investigating with regard to the organism's capacity for regeneration and anecdotal deathlessness. It certain is a robust enough creature to inspire marvel that is not untinged with fear. Okay. There's this one. Day 14 after dormancy. Nth vacuum broken no. Term at 16 days. What is this? What am I looking at? Propagation number 5. Day 10 after dormancy. Nth vacuum broken no. Term at 12 days. Oh. Alright. Propagation 21. Day 19 after dormancy. Term at 21 days. Oh, is this a skull? I didn't notice that. That's like the back of the head, and that's the mouth. Oh, it really does resemble a mouth. So it's just a bunch of spikes at first. And then it mimics like the exoskeleton, the skeleton of a human body. It's a bit deformed, but that's really impressive. It even has a little of the vertebrae and stuff. Okay. Alright. Grandpa got hands, I guess. Alright. Alright. Wait, there's something on the floor. Already cleaned this out. I think we've already examined everything that we could examine here. So let's go back to Grandpa and maybe we can... save game. Go to Grandpa. Oh, there it is. We can examine stomach contents. There's a key. I know what this key is for. Still somewhat wet. Yeah, just a little bit. Is there anything else? Doesn't seem like it. Nope, I don't think there's anything else on the floor. Sorry, Grandpa. Well, it's okay. We'll teach you 2 new words. We'll teach you life and this really long word, indecision. Don't worry about that. Hi, Grandpa. Today we're learning the word life. It will be exciting. You got this. Come on, Grandpa, you got this. Yeah, life. F. Yeah, just one more let. Oh, we're close. We're going back, Grandpa. Come on. Grandpa, we gotta lock in. Okay, we're good. He learned a new word. He learned the word life. That's really good. That's a really good pronunciation. Having completed the lesson, you take a look at the back of the vocabulary module card and the notes there written by administrators of the past. F in chat. F's in chat. No. What's this? General pronunciation comments none. Yeah, I think he did great. At week 3 of growth number 24, Whiskers appeared to recall some information about a previous growth cycle. We cannot be sure that this was really the case. For all we know, what we interpreted as it recollecting this information was really it drawing semantic content from one of our recollections of it and redeploying it without rationality or contextualization. Claps, yeah. Good job, Grandpa. For the sake of our safety and for the sake of scientific inquiry, we are attempting to draw out from Whiskers whether it somehow retains knowledge from previous cycles in its morpholactic nucleus. We did not think it was possible the nucleus, through complex and incredible in its regenerative abilities, was capable of this and that. The nerve network that grew from it made up the base of Whiskers' mind. And so we are now attempting to ask Whiskers as best as we can if it has ever died, or what it might remember if it did. That is a very morbid question to ask. Whiskers does not deserve that. You step away from the bars. Okay, we're gonna teach him another word. Okay? We're gonna teach him... This one's a bit difficult, Grandpa, but we got this. It's pronounced indecision. Okay? Okay? Do it with me. Say it with me. Come on, Grandpa, we got this. In. Yeah. Yeah, you're good. Yeah. Yeah, yes. You're so good, Grandpa. Come on. Yeah, I, S. You're close. Come on, I. Yeah, S is a little hard to pronounce, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. You're almost... Oh, no. Don't fall back, Grandpa. We gotta lock in. Come on. Yeah, oh. That's good. Good job, Grandpa. He did so well. Dude, did you hear that? Having completed the lesson, you take a look at the back of the vocabulary module card and the notes there written by administrators of the... He said indecision so well. What's this? Part of a vocabulary and vocalization module, F23 Theory of Mind. General pronunciation comments, articulation problems, possible trouble with the diphthongs. See below. We are introducing the latest growth of whiskers to more subtle social cues and testing its ability to judge mental states of participants in conversation. The semantic content that flows to whiskers via its psi field is still becoming muddled and slipped with distinction into conversation, although our intention of instilling in it a solid theory of mind will perhaps make it begin to understand that we do not know what it knows or what we are, without our control sending to it. One would think a theory of mind seems to develop as part of its maturation process. In order to hunt sapient beings, it must be able to deceive them. In order to deceive, it must be able to make certain metacognitive judgments, for example, if their deception appears to be working or how one ought to be deceived. We may never see it develop a theory of mind anytime soon, as Dr. Hart has disallowed a cycle of whiskers' growth to live into the beginnings of maturity. I see. Okay. Okay. You step away from the bars. Alright. So, we got a key. And I think that is here. No, not that. Sorry. No. No, it's not here. I think it's in the basement. I think it's in the one with the painting. Where is that? This one, wait, no. This cabinet? The bottom drawer? You see that? Yes. You try the safe's lock with the key you found. And it pops open. Oh my gosh! Picture! A photo of your mother as a young woman. The recognition of this face kicks off a cascade of emotion and meaning deep within your psyche. Anything else? Can I not take this picture or this wallet? Are you serious? That's it. Okay, fine. So we're gonna try to glue this together, this paper doll and this mom picture. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. A tangible symbol of intention and desire. Why do I hear footsteps? Are you guys hearing footsteps? No one else can be here. Besides Grandpa. Okay, so we're done with all of our agenda, but let's go to Grandpa. There it is. There it is. We can offer the mother doll. Wait, what will happen if we give it the mother doll? Hello, Maven. Well, okay, fine. Let's do it. Grandpa doesn't appear to be interested at the dang it. Okay, fine. Observe. Okay. Appears content and ready to cooperate. Can we communicate? Grandpa cedes to your request. Oh my gosh. Big progress. It approaches the bars and begins to unknit its skin. Oh, hi. The inner grandpa? Thank you for the head pat. Though still not fully formed is revealed. It may be fruitful to speak with it if it can respond. What is this? Ask about wish? Huh? I don't think we can hide the picture of the thing in the mom, the doll of the mom inside a potato though. I mean, if it's an option, maybe. I don't want to feed it to. I don't want to feed that though, and it's gonna vomit. What's this? Grandpa still struggles somewhat to speak, due to its underdeveloped tongue, mouth, and jaw. However, it manages to rasp out an answer. Hunger is not enough. On the walls of the cave, the auroch can, but hunger transformed. Desire is fulfilled by pain. Its mouth is real cute. Your grandpa doesn't have the right words. Right now, I can only say I love you. Love is not enough, though. Desire is not enough. Project it outwards. Make it true to yourself. If only in symbol, then it will be enough. For me and for you. Okay. Grandpa has some words to say about wish. The shell. Okay. Something to grow in. My skin is not the doll skin. My skin is not like your skin either. I can still feel your eyes on me inside, my shell. I have many eyes to see, but I don't need them as much as I need your eyes, with which I can understand as seeing me. There is a cycle of attention. You give me myself, but I'm still not that. Slowly I form a human shape, and you see me more as human, and I become that. Okay. Oh, the biohazard bin. They kept putting me in a box, sleeping and then set a light, and then in a box in the corner, in the darkness. It was this, I didn't think I was going to be waking up to Eldritch Horror today. Yeah, today. So my Thursdays are usually for me to play spooky games. So last week was a bit of an exception though, because I played Walk the Frog because I just wanted to play that game. And then I was like, okay, we're back to our regular Spoopy Thursdays, and I decided to play this one, Growing My Grandpa. Spoopy. Most of you couldn't read then. The scribe came and wrote what everyone said. They wrote on strips of bark with thin reed. You know what? We taught Grandpa the word hello and indecision and life just a couple of moments ago, and look, he can say so many words. Grandpa's so smart. No, it was not that. It was a paper posted somewhere. It had words to open the box. I was half dead in the box. The part of me that dies was put there for a long time. That part of me and other things they threw in. A refuse pile. Papers they discarded. Oh, it's talking about... Okay, so these creatures only have like a 5-week time limit. And by the last week, I think they are thrown into the biohazard bin to be disposed of? Question mark. Walk the Frog sounds like the spoopiest game. It's pretty spoopy. No, just kidding. It was really good. It's very cozy. Cozy puzzle game. Grandpa is old. My lives were easier before I made myself to speak, and before you made clothes to wear and rules to obey. Your grandpa remembers. I have learned much in many lives and deaths. Keep speaking with me. I love talking with you and learning from you, and it helps your grandpa so much. Soon I will be everything you would like me to be. Okay, goodbye. Grandpa silently ascends back into its shell. Goodbye, Grandpa. Can I offer this one now? No, I still can't. So we attempted to communicate. We got all the words down. We fed him. There's nothing else in the little vomit pile. Or else, yeah. Or else, threatening. Oh no. You youngsters with your fancy clothes and civilizations. Alright, let's save this game. And let's enter week 3 out of 5. I don't know what to expect. Weekly summary. Food acquired. Oh no, don't remind me about the insulation and the potato. Okay. Oh, it's week 4, my bad. I thought it was week 3, dang. My bad, guys. It was week 4. The time I have to spend compiling an evaluation on Adrian is almost up, and I still can't say what to make of her changes in mood. It is of course the case that children of Adrian's age are nowhere near finished learning and growing. I may have to simply be happy that Adrian was able to improve her attitude. Speaking of food acquired. Oh my gosh. However, something in the odd and occasionally grotesque story she continues to bring up to me still strike me as meaningful. Hello, Adrian. How are you today? How was your week? How was your week been, Adrian? Grandpa's almost ready. He's almost finished. Well, sort of. Ah. He's almost as big as a shell now. He has a face, and he can talk pretty well, and almost has legs. I see. As before, I had put down the story she told me as best as I could. Once again, Adrian told me about growing her grandpa. Alright, we're back down in the basement. We know the order of actions we need to take. We still don't have the anything that produces lights. I'm assuming it's like a flashlight or something. Trash. Alright. Well, new week. More cleaning to be done. Hopefully we get something new here. Hopefully we get a flashlight. Like, I want to see... That's not a flashlight. But anyway, hopefully we get a flashlight so that we can see, like, the hidden area on the side. The dark area. It's a bar of soap. This isn't really food. Grandpa might eat it, however. I don't want to feed Grandpa soap. He would eat it, though. We still don't have a sharp... Can't we use the key? Is the key not sharp enough to cut through the bulbous growth? What's this? Is there anything new about this one? No? How about a key? No? Okay, fine. Let's look at the cabinet. Examine. Okay. Oh, more trash. Who puts all these trash in the cabinet? It's a new word. It's a new word. We're gonna teach Grandpa new words, everybody. I'm so excited. What word is this? Meaning. Alright. I think Grandpa's gonna struggle just a little bit trying to pronounce a word, but it's okay. He got this. He got this in the bag. Oh no, it's this cabinet. It's the one with the dolls. I don't know what is the deal, what the deal is with these dolls, though. Like, there's nothing you can interact with. Last week was the same. Like, I cleaned it and there was, like, nothing. Can I still not... Okay, fine. Wait, there's another bulbous growth? That's like the third one! Who's growing these? Something about the painting looks strange. What do you mean? What's wrong with the painting? There was like a paper here that was like taped onto this corner of the painting, but like besides that, I don't think there's anything new. Like it's already week 4. Oh gosh, more trash. You think I gave Gramps too much fertilizer? Thanks for the head pat. That's okay. I think Grandpa needs more fertilizer. We want Grandpa to grow into a very beautiful tree. Doesn't everyone feel the same way? What's this? Flatbread. It looks edible. Grandpa might like this. Okay, we got food for Grandpa. Let's see what else is here. Another trash pile. Okay. Oh my gosh, so much trash. Yeah, this game is called Growing My Grandpa. So a really good explanation summary I could give for this game is basically it is virtual Tamagotchi. If you played Tamagotchi, it's pretty much this. Except it's scary now. That was your nickname in college. What? Dang. Yes, we're gonna teach Grandpa 2 words. Symbol. What's this? Mushroom? I love mushrooms. There's this bulbous growth. There's another one! Is there nothing I can do here? Can I grab a knife in the kitchen? Is that not an option? Let's go to the kitchen. Okay. There's an apple? Grandpa might like this. What's this? A pear? Dude. What's this? A strawberry and a jackfruit. Wait, is it a jackfruit? Kinda sharp. I wouldn't say it's sharp enough, but you know. Anything new here? No, nothing new here. Oh my gosh, so much trash. Stop leaving these trash. What's this? He's growing for sure, but those bulbos do not look good. No, it's okay. It's okay. Surely we'll find something sharp enough. Because apparently a key isn't sharp enough to be able to cut those. Question mark. Okay, nothing in this cabinet today. Is it? Yeah, think about it. Don't you think a fruit is kind of sharp? Oh, maybe there's something new here? Yeah. Come on, come on. Give me something new. Okay, think about it. Wouldn't a piece of paper be sharp enough? We have all these paper, and we can't even use it. Is there anything new here? Nope, nothing new here. Alright, let's go visit Grandpa. We need to feed him 3 things and teach him 2 words. Okay, go to Grandpa. Okay, let's... Oh! Oh my gosh! Guys, look at Grandpa! He's waving! He's saying hello! Grandpa's saying, hello, chat! Good morning. I'm Grandpa. We should name our Grandpa, actually. Okay, let's first teach him... Oh my gosh, Grandpa, today we have 2 words for you. They're a little difficult to pronounce, but don't worry, we got this, okay? Will this Grandpa... Will this Grandpa love us? I think he'll love us, don't worry. He got that Ariana Grande build. Oh my gosh. Grandpa looks great. Come on. Me. You got this. Me. Yeah, you're close. N. Ni. Meaning. You're so close. Come on, Grandpa. Let's go. Let's go. He learned a new word. That's close. That's good enough. That's good. That's good. Oh, what's this? Part of vocabulary and vocalization module J11, metacognition, higher thought. Okay. We further delve into abstraction. With whiskers, partially or perhaps for the most part, for the purpose of determining the origin of its recollections that precede its death. Dr. Hart has begun to theorize that in the You're scared? Don't worry. Don't worry. It's not a scare game. We're just here to take care of our Grandpa. We give him food. We teach him new words. And he talks to us once in a while. He's a little cryptic, but it's okay. It's the thought that counts. The structure of whiskers is compressed back into the morpholactic nucleus, and then later, upon reestablishing the nerve netting that is laced through its spines, is slowly reassembled and redeployed as needed. I do not think this is the case, for I can plainly see that for growth cycles in which whiskers is not receiving our pronunciation and vocabulary lessons, that its capacity general for comprehending its environment is greatly diminished. And in the simulated conversations we carry out, Whiskers struggles greatly or else does not participate. In any case, we will press on with our lessons and heed Dr. Hart's caution regarding terminating the growth cycle before Whiskers' allotted growth time passes, or if it appears to be becoming just a little too competent at appearing human. Will Gibu protect you? Will protect us? I will. Got this. It's okay. I got you guys. I got you guys. Don't worry. I'm raising Grandpa to be really nice and gentle and really polite, so it's okay. Don't worry about it. Alright, we're gonna teach Grandpa another word. Hi, Grandpa. Gonna teach you the word symbol today. What's this? Most realistic part of the game. Researchers talking about others' theories behind their back. No, that's true. That's true. There was like a there was like an article I read, not an article, like a journal between, it's just these 2 professors try to have like a debate with one another. I think it's about like violence in video games or something. So I had to read some. I found it really interesting. So like one side was like, no, games make people violent, and the other one is like, no, games do not make people violent. It was like a professional debate. It's actually quite entertaining. It's like 7 or 10 different articles of them just trying to to debate, to have this debate with one another. Teach the word symbol. All right, symbol time. Grandpa, we're okay. Today is symbol. Okay, yeah, that's a good S. Good start. Good start. Sim. Okay, you know, Grandpa has a little bit of difficulty every time. It's like M and it's followed by consonant. That's what I've noticed. It's okay. It's okay. That was quick. That was quick. Hello, what's this? Mushroom. Did I pronounce it right? Mushroom meow and CPT Cody 20. Hello, welcome to the chat. Today I am playing growing my grandpa. I know the title sounds funny, but it is a indie game point and click where I'm literally trying to grow my grandpa. So if you're thinking, it's like Tamagotchi, but like kind of spooky. Also, I'm a little bit thirsty and I do need to go to the restroom, so I will take another 3-minute break here. So you'll just spend time with grandpa, okay? Just look after him while I'm away. I will BRB. Hello. Hello. We're so back. We're so back. Okay, wait, hold on. We're gonna continue with some more growing my grandpa. I know the title sounds funny, but it it's pretty accurate. I would say the title is pretty accurate to what the game offers. So, right before I took a break, we taught a new word to grandpa. We taught symbol. No longer give over. Oh, it says me. Oh, yes, let's go. Module J15, Metacognition, Higher Thought. General pronunciation comments. There is nothing. There appears to be nothing written here, or if there was, it was thoroughly erased. Why? You step away from the bars. Okay. Okay, okay, guys, it's time to feed Grandpa. Okay, where's Grandpa? Oh, he's sitting in the Are his legs crossed? Who taught him that? Who taught him that? Who taught? Okay, dang. Okay, Grandpa. Okay. Okay, let's see what we can feed him today. It is bone dry and very hard. It is as hard as a rock. I don't think Grandpa cares if it's hard or not, you know? I think for as long as it's food. Oh, a small bar of Castile soap? Okay, out of curiosity. Okay, I just want to see. Grandpa, what do you think of this bar of soap? Do you like it? He grimaces at the sterile smell. Okay, he doesn't like it. Oh no, what if... I'm so sorry, Grandpa. Hold on. Hold on. I need to run back to the kitchen. Are we gonna prepare food? No. No. We can put the bar of soap in either an apple or a pear. I'm picking apple. No, I'm picking pear. The soap is concealed in soft pear flesh. What are we doing? I feel so bad doing this. Okay, Grandpa. Oh my gosh. Wait, feed Grandpa. It appears so. Oh gosh. Okay, Grandpa, here. You like this? Yeah? Eat up. Oh gosh. Poor Grandpa. I feel so bad, but we have to do this. No. Okay. Well, to make it up for it. Okay, let's give him something nice and yummy. Okay, like this strawberry here. You like this strawberry? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, you like that? How about this mushroom? It's nice and healthy. What's this? Gibu be like growing a Grandpa from alien stuff normal, mixing soap and pear. What is sides on? I have priorities, okay? I feel bad. I feel so bad feeding Grandpa all this. Okay, how about this flatbread? It's a little moldy, but it's okay. Oh gosh. The meal appears to have been sufficient. Alright, well, we fed him 3 foods. But we have to look at the little pile of vomit he left on the floor. There might be an item there. What is that? What am I looking at? Okay, examine stomach. Oh my god. Okay, first of all, where did that come from? Why does he have a stomach inside of him? Grandpa, where did you get this? Second of all, this is it. This is probably the sharp object that I need to be able to cut those bulbous sacs. Okay? Okay. I'm actually kind of scared what will happen if we do, so I will save the game. And let's go back out. Alright. Bulbous growth number 1. Oh gosh, you carefully make an incision in the growth with your scissors. Alright. What's inside? It's not possible to take a look inside. What's that? I can't even tell. Okay. You peer into the small opening created by your incision. In the oily cavity, a powerful smell of rot arises, and many small increate beings lay motionless and... What? It's a spawn? What's this? What was Grandpa doing with those? I have no idea. I don't want to think about it. I don't even know where he got those. However, you just barely hear the near silent slithering of something. Or maybe it's just your imagination. What's this? Is this trash? What? It's okay, just a little bit of cleanup. I don't even know what I'm picking up. What am I even picking up? There's so many. What is this? Why is it so fleshy? Oh, wow, what's that? Hello. Anthropoid Remnant 1? So you're telling me there's a 2? A self-sufficient animal form knit together from years of ambient thoughts left to crawl around the basement. Grandpa may enjoy the No, it's food for Grandpa. Can we clean some more? You've gained a conversation topic. Little friends. Why would you call them friends? You eat them. Okay. There's another trash pile here, and I think... Wait, no, not this. Where was the other bulbous flesh? I know there's like quite a bit. Cabinet? Oh, here. There you go. What's inside this one? Oh, it's the same description as the previous ones. Nah, we have to clean it up. It's so dirty in here. I still cannot identify what this is supposed to be. Like, I'm assuming it's like some sort of fleshy mass. Oh, there's another one there. Hi. But like, is that all there is here? Is it just food for Grandpa? Is that all that is? Friends are friends, not food. Exactly. Grandpa, your priorities. Oh. Remnant 3? So you're telling me there's... I skipped the 2 somehow. Did I skip it? Where? Oh, wait, what? Is this a different one? I've lost track. It's over. Oh, I guess it's because I didn't really get to completely clean it the first time Yeah, I see. There we go. Now it's completely clean. It looks moldy, yeah. I don't even know what that is. I still don't have a flashlight. Okay, wait. Cabinet, trash pile. No, not this one. This trash pile. Yeah, this one. Okay. Little cut over here. Little incision, and now we can see inside. Okay, more cleaning. Oh my gosh. Just another day in the basement, you know, just me picking up all this, whatever this is. So I can find food for Grandpa. Like that. That's food for Grandpa. I like how it's like... Wait, is that a face? Anyway, so what was I what was I saying? Wait, is there more? Oh, there's the Anthropoid Remnant 2. Wait, there's something else here. It doesn't give me the message that it's completely clean. And it's bothering me. Oh, there we go. There. Is there another one? No, that's this one. And there's... Okay, no. There's none here. We searched for the one in cabinet. There's this one. Nope, there's nothing there. This one, it's already been opened. Yep, that's all clean. Alright, so... We have these. Can we glue something together? When can I ever get a flashlight? None. Okay. The key and the scissors are there. Okay, maybe his grandpa has something to say. Oh, what happens if we offer the doll? Still not interested. Well, he's standing today. Attempt to communicate. No response. Observe. You examine Grandpa, noting its movements, respiration, and general mood. Oh, Grandpa seems fatigued and almost anemic. Some of its spines appear brittle. Perhaps it would be more cooperative if fed an iron-rich meal, like meat. But we... Oh no. But we already fed him so much. What happens if I put the battery inside? Huh. Okay, 1, 2, or 3. I'll go for 1. Do you like this one? Grandpa seems excited by the flesh. Oh, well, here you go. Just a little bit. The meal appears to have been particularly well received. Oh, you're offering a flesh steer something within Grandpa. From within the folds of his body, a wiry proboscis-like appendage begins to emerge. It may be worth taking a look at this after the feeding. Knowledge you have recently acquired has given you access to a new conversation topic to discuss with Grandpa. We can talk Oh, we can talk about that. Okay. Okay, so we fed him 4 stuffs and 2 stuffs. Okay, but first we need to talk to him. Examine proboscis. Okay. You motion to Grandpa to approach and point to the thin protuberance. Grandpa silently ambles closer to the bars and fully extends it towards you. Oh. A minuscule needle extends from its tip. There appears to be one more thing you must give, if only for the sake of propriety. What? What do you want? I don't understand. You want glue? Is it glue that you want? Oh! No! Wait! I'm sorry! No! Grandpa's appreciated your blood offering. It will receive a symbol or totem from you now. Although only 1 per offering. Huh. As the blood-fed proboscis retracts back into the folds of fabric, you step away from the bars. I don't think so. I think it's more like a tentacle that has a mouth somehow, like a parasite, kind of. He knows how. Yeah, he knows now. He's now aware of the taste of blood, which is bad, because I was given a warning in one of the documents saying, "Do not feed Whiskers. Do not feed Grandpa anything that came from a human being." It's GG. Guys. It's GG. Okay, fine. We're entering week 5. I have no idea what to expect. Yes, exactly. It's, oh yeah, I guess it's like their mouth. Okay. We're entering the last week of Grandpa. Free Grandpa, just add water. No, where's Adrian? Where's the girlie? Oh no! Who could that be? Come in. Ah, Adrian, good to see you. Aren't you a little early? No matter, I suppose I have some time now. Okay. How have you been doing? How is your Grandpa doing? That's why I wanted to talk to you. Something happened. Oh, what happened? Nothing bad, I hope. No, nothing bad. Just different, I think. Maybe even good. Well, I'll tell you about it. Well, last night, something woke me up. There was this noise at first. It was like it came from the walls. I could hear it from my bedroom. But there was something else. Something calling. I could hear it just barely. I was afraid somehow Grandpa hurt himself. I had to go find out. Oh no. I went downstairs and the vent. The place where I first found Grandpa, or what I grew him with, it was open. No. Do you remember how I told you about the vent in the ceiling? Behind the bars? I was thinking he had climbed up and... No! Grandpa escaped! And he's had a taste of flesh! Oh no, what have we done? We released Grandpa to the wild. He had gotten so big, he could have done that. Maybe he had gotten trapped somehow in the vent. What's this? A proboscis isn't necessarily a mouth. An elephant's trunk is technically a proboscis, though for things like insects, mostly it is a mouth. Wait, I didn't know that about an elephant's trunk, actually. This is new information. I had to go see. No. I'm given the option to open the vent. I was promised that there are no jump scares in this game. Soap says I like flesh too. We all love flesh. Grandpa sounds not so nice. I know, right? Yeah, don't. Okay, guys, stand behind me. I got you guys. I will protect you from Grandpa. Okay, Grandpa is my responsibility. So I will take it. I will protect you guys. Okay, we're opening the vent in 3, 2, 1. I got inside. I heard the calling again, more clearly this time. Grandpa was definitely in the vent somewhere. I could feel him hearing my thoughts. I got that weird feeling, a sense in the air. I had to go forward. Oh, what is this first person? POV of me in the vent. Okay. What's this? Welcome to the world of animal biological terminology. It is hell. Oh my gosh, Lolita Gallery. And oh no, you got licensed for that, Grandpa. Oh no. Oh gosh, try shaking some snacks to lure him. Yeah, exactly. I still have the strawberries that he likes, and the anthropoidic, what do you call that? The little rat thingies. Okay. What's this? FNAF vents incoming. Oh no. Okay. Moving forward. Oh, whoa, what's this? It's like a nest. As I moved in closer, the vent had stuff in it. Kind of slimy, hairy stuff Grandpa would leave around a lot. It's like he's shedding. That means is he getting a new form? Okay. He was definitely close. Alright, if I get jump scared here. Thanks for the reminder. I'll take a sip first because I feel like there's a jump scare incoming. I hope not though, for my sanity. I don't want it to be a jump scare. Anyway. It's okay guys, I got you guys. Something was there. At the end. But it wasn't Grandpa. It looked maybe like he had made it though. Is that a spawn? Oh my gosh. Which is, you should have bought those Grandpa diapers and bargain bin sale. Jump scare with water. It's okay. It's okay. I'm strong. I'm brave. Also, guys, please stop sending thoughts and prayers. Grandpa is becoming too powerful. Okay, but yeah, you know what? Wait. The bestest says he's gonna become the prettiest butterfly. Can you imagine? Grandpa's so beautiful and so eloquent with words. I hate that artificially low frame rate. I get that. I feel that. But I love it. The effect it does though. Okay, without further ado. Thank you for the head pat. Let's go. It was slumped in the corner. Had a weird mouth and it had its lungs on the outside and drew in just enough air to call out. And then it just stopped. What do you mean it just stopped? Stopped breathing. And then something was hanging over me. Huh? Huh? And then I woke up in my bed. What? In your bed? Adrian, it sounds like it was just a quite dreadful dream. Are you alright, by the way? Your face is twitching, like you're about to have a violent sneeze. Yeah, look at Adrian, what the? Adrian, girlie, are you okay? Oh, I'm fine, it's just Grandpa, you see. It took me a little while to figure out, but... Later, when I was brushing my teeth, I saw one of Grandpa's whiskers poking just out of the space under my eye. And I started to remember how in the vent he hid inside of me. Oh, I just got goosebumps. What's this? It was so fast, I could barely remember, but soon I started to feel him sliding around in my head, behind my forehead, and behind my eyes and nose. It doesn't hurt at all, it's just ticklish. No! So, it's so... Essentially, it's a parasite, and and it's now taking Adrian as its host. Grandpa, don't do that. What's this? Tav says it's not as bad as it fits the aesthetic, which is an impressive feat, but it definitely adds to the uneasiness of everything. I love it. I love how this game makes me feel so uneasy. It's great. I'm glad I can be with him. Oh, I can feel him now. I think he wants to meet you. Part of him is moving down my arm. Oh. You got a friend in me. No. Why would you say that? I'm starting to get worried, Adrian. You really should not be twitching like this. I should walk you to the nurse's office. Come on, let's go. You should really meet him. I've told you so much about him. Here. What are you doing, Adrienne? You're starting to look very ill. Please, just wait. Just stay still. He's gathering, waiting at my fingertips. Why do you look like that? You don't have to be afraid. Look. Huh? What do you mean loading? Please wait. Huh? What happened? What happened to the game? What's happening? Okay, out of all the things that scared me, it was the credits. Yeah, Grandpa was moving around while she was like, oh my god. Out of everything in this game, it was the credits. It was stuck in the loading. Oh my gosh, thank you for the water reminder. Also, big applause to all these people who worked on this game. Wow, what a game. The bestest says, I'm not afraid, I'm grossed out. Go wash your hand, girl. You're right. Okay, oh wait. Lydia Gallery says, Grandpa is now installed on your PC. Nah, it's over for my PC. Okay, first I played Diping Escape. That had like that made my program, it's like a game that simulates my PC being hacked. So that's one program. And then, and now we have growing my grandpa. Oh my gosh. What's this? It's grungy in the perfect way. It's so good. Look at all these. Oh my gosh. Oh, these are acknowledgements. Ooh. Oh, are we back in the start? Oh. What an ending. You know, actually, wait. I think there are multiple endings to this game. Hold on, what's this? Credits the worst. The credit got me. Out of everything in this game, it's the credits that got me. Can you imagine? Grandpa pet that grows on your taskbar. Oh my gosh! That'd be actually so funny. Imagine the next time I stream, suddenly there's like a little grandpa that shows up at the end. Like just at the side, just like next to me and my model, and then you see like a little spiny tree, and it's grandpa. If you know, you know. It said that there are two, like, would you try for the other ending? It said that there are two endings. Wait. There's a continue button. How do I get the other ending? Wait, what? Grandpa's accepting totems? Hold on, let's go to Grandpa. Oh, he's a little spiny today. Offer mother though. Is this it? Oh my gosh, is this it? You approach the bars and hold out the mother symbol you created. Oh, he accepts it now. Because like in the previous times, I tried giving it to him. And then he didn't want it. Grandpa was like, nah, I don't want that. Better make it my top 10 end game credits. Grandpa's spines quickly reach out and envelop the doll before drawing back. The doll quickly vanishes within the folds of Grandpa's skin. Constructing and then offering your mother's image to Grandpa, symbolically sated by blood, instills in you a concrete sense of completion. Grandpa gives a soft, affirming grunt as it senses deep within your mind the ritual transformation of your desire. Although Grandpa must receive both a mother and father totem before the fulfillment of your wish is assured. Oh, I only have a father. Wait, no, I gave the father one though. That was the first one we gave him. Oh, we can talk to him more? Okay, Grandpa, what more do you have to say? Haha. Hi. Okay, we already asked about wish. What's this? There are hints here and there in the game, but in short, you first need to feed him enough concealed food for him to vomit useful stuff. Oh, I see. Yeah, I only started feeding him like the fiberglass insulation. I only fed that at like week 3 or 4, I think. So I only started getting stuff from him, from his vomit, like pretty late. Ask about the biohazard bin. Ask about language. Oh, we can ask him about the little friends. Oh my gosh, he has glasses? Where'd he get that? Oh, also he says different stuff at the same topics as he matures. Oh, we can look back then. We can look at the other things before, and then maybe he'll be a bit more coherent this time. Those glasses are so goofy on him. So how much can Grandpa grow exactly? That is a good question. I'm actually not sure. He seems to be more human-like now, though. Fiberglass, yummy. Ah, you're asking about my little friends. Well, yes, they come from me. They grow around me in pockets of flesh and protoplasm. Think of them like dreams, maybe. I'll explain. Have you ever had a dream that was sort of like a bunch of people, places, and events you experienced all mixed together and jumbled up? It's a sorting through and disposing of the refuse of the mind. My little friends are like that. Refuse. And in ridding myself of them, I am casting off the excess material I did not use in developing life forms. What's this? You like his glasses? He grew them himself? Oh yeah, I'm so proud of Grandpa. I'm so proud of Grandpa's development. He learned so many words. He ate so much food. He vomited a pair of scissors, but that's okay. Anyone who comes close to me, well, they are my eyes, my nose, my skin. Their thoughts become mine and shape what I make. However, when I was alone for so long, I didn't have a lot of people near me. What you are thinking and expecting of me is shaping what I'm saying, how I'm saying it. Do you understand? And so, because I did not have enough input from my surroundings in order to put the material to use, the material falls off my body, crawls away, and usually dies. I am unable to make the most of my material when someone is looking right at me, projecting who I will be, like you are now. What you are thinking and expecting of me is shaping what I'm saying. Okay, do you understand? Alright. Oh, ask about Grandpa's proposed kiss. Grandpa loudly clears his throat. Okay. And before gently responding in a lucid, well-projected voice. You know, his manner of speech, he seems really kind. Actually. Like, he explains things in a thorough way that's, like, non-threatening. Well, I mean, at least as for little friends, he seemed to be fond of the little friends and was explaining it in a way as if he's talking to someone who's dear to him, right? Was this? I can see his glasses, can't see much of his eyes. It's okay. It's the thought that counts. Oh, you're asking me about my proposed kiss. It is just a little tube I keep to help me feed on blood. You could say that's my real mouth, but it's not really a mouth. It appeared because you fed me flesh. One of those little friends you found, I think. You feeding me flesh was a symbol, a proposition, if you will, that you wanted to hold up your end of the bargain with regards to your wish. If someone is willing to hold up their end of the bargain and let me feed on them with my proboscis, then they can move on to the next step of the agreement, providing me symbolic instructions. So he's like a mosquito, kinda. Is that it? Also, hold on. Let me fix my mic. Alright, mic fixed. It was kind of like not working for me, but like I just needed to tap it just a little bit and it's good. I hope that that helps clear things up. Oh, you have another question? Do I like blood? Well, my whiskers, I believe they like the blood and the flesh. It's strange. They are me and yet they are now me. I am bound to them. They control me. And technically, yes, they did make me. However, you were the one who really grew me. In some ways, those whiskers, they are me, or a part of myself, or I am a part of it. That part is much more animal-like. Whatever might happen, know that I will always love you. And because it controls me, I might not be able to act how I would like, even if I do love you. Okay. No, I want to know what he thinks now about language, now that he's more eloquent with his words. Ah, you're asking about language. Well, the more you taught me, the more I was able to learn myself by hearing what you were thinking and saying. A week ago, I could speak a little bit. Who bonked me? Who was that? Yohei. A week ago, I could speak a little bit, but I was less of what? Who did that? Who's bonking me? Tab. Where was I? Well, I was less of what you imagined me to be and not quite the talker I am at the moment. Tell me more, Grandpa. Part of what I'm saying is, of course, made up of what you expect me to say. I think I'm very comfortable being open and honest with you because I am your grandpa and I love you. And certainly that makes up part of what I am. However, there's a part of me deeper down, the thing that created me maybe, that undying nucleus. It is answering for me as well and is unaffected by whoever might shape what I become with their thoughts. Oh. Guys, I love Grandpa, man. Yeah, maybe Grandpa ain't so bad. Yeah. See? See? Grandpa's not so bad. Just, you know, besides the bloodlust and wanting the flesh, he's fine. He's aight, right? You're asking about the medical waste bin. I believe it's locked up. I heard them punch it in the code many times as they placed part of burnt up, dying self into the bin. Right, I have like code. I don't even know where to punch it. They often forgot what the code was and had to go check on the wall where they were, always taping up sheets upon sheets of information, so much so that the new papers would cover the old. What do you think you would find in there? Well, perhaps something. They did throw trash inside from time to time, bits of paper, so forth. I remember seeing a man who looked quite like me. His daughter had given him a photo of her new boyfriend. He threw it into the bin in disgust and joked with one of his colleagues. May still be in there for all I know. In the trash. Okay. Let's ask about his shell. Hi, you're asking me about my shell. Oh, well, you see, I like to have something to grow in. Something shaped like a person. It just helps to have something surrounding me when I don't have skin. My whiskers do the growing. My whiskers? Yes, you know, the hairy little things. I am a part of it, and it is a part of me. However, my whiskers are what heard you wishing for me to come back. And so they went to work in the shell you provided. The shell also helps you envision me as what you desire. You have such a nice imagination. If I weren't in my shell, you'd have my whiskers exposed and knitting together my face. That might interrupt the feedback loop of my reading your desires, and then acting upon the desires I've read, and then once again reading your reaction. We wouldn't want that interfered with. The material of the doll you put down is good fit. It's not the most comfortable, but it's quite flexible, and thankfully my shell was able to adjust nicely to my growth. Oh, how about wish? There it is. Ah, you're asking me about your wish. When you wished for me to come back, that's when I knew I would. Your desperation was strong. and you wish for your parents, well, if you give me what I want, I'll give you what you want. You know I love you. I'm for you, whatever you want, and I love you just as much as you love me. But desperation and love is not enough. People deep down know they can't get what they wish for without some transformation. There's something that sits at the root of everyone's soul that understands the separation between them and eternity. You may desire something, but you know you will not get it without some movement on your part. So it is not enough to just wish, which you know will not work. You must wish, and a little more, to transform your intention into something that might fructify or for desire to become reality. So this is all from Adrian's perspective. Because, like, if you think about it, Adrian was introduced. I'm not sure if everyone here was here at the start of the stream, but this started with a story of a young girl named Adrian who was being observed by a counselor in her school. We are the counselor. We are playing as the counselor. And looking into her background, we find out that her parents were arguing and probably heading into a divorce. And then she was in the basement. She was told to clean up the basement, and there she found this creature who is Grandpa. So everything that we did, teaching Grandpa words, feeding him and stuff like that, all of that was from, I think is from Adrian's perspective. And we're just trying to piece out her story as the counselor. Like, we're just listening to Adrian's story and we're trying to see things visually in her eyes. And now, if you think about it, Grandpa was trying to fulfill Adrian's wish. She wanted to live with her grandpa. And when she got that wish, while in the process of Grandpa growing into what he is today, there was like a positive change in Adrian's aptitude. Like, she seemed more happy despite like how bad the situation is. So I guess like having this grandpa is like a cure for her loneliness. Like, it just struck me now actually after reading the Ask About the Wish and also this part, the Ask About Grandpa Shell. After reading that, it made me realize that Adrian deep down was like just really lonely, and just being able, like, we saw her being a host for this grandpa creature. And while we think that's like bad for Adrian, right? Adrian probably felt whole. Like, she felt like it was a good thing for her, because she won't be lonely anymore. Man, story hits hard actually. So I have stuff. Okay, so we attempted to communicate. There's nothing else to teach Grandpa, I think. What if we feed him everything? Does it change it? I mean, I don't think we can feed him the battery anymore. Do you like this jackfruit? He does. The meal appears to be sufficient. Can't help but feel almost happy and sad knowing that. Yeah, like, it feels like at first, if you're taking it at face value, it makes you think like, oh no, Adrian is like, this is like the worst fate Adrian could experience. Her parents are like heading for divorce, and she's asked to like go to the basement to clean it out, and then now she's taking care of this creature who is not actually her grandpa. Like, she was just lonely, and this creature, Whiskers, was able to fulfill her wish. I see. What does help do again? Oh, okay. So I think Like unfortunately I don't have much time to stream some more today as much as I want to. I will probably allot like another time to be able to go through this again, because I usually stream games like spoopy games every Thursday around this time, and I would be down to stream this again next week just to see more, because like I think there's a lot of stuff we haven't seen yet. Like we're given like this code, this 323245 code. It was given in one of the earlier documents, and I think there's something for that. And also there's like this one area in the basement that's like covered in darkness, and the dialogue seems to hint that we need like some source of light. So I'm assuming like there's a flashlight somewhere. And I think it was mentioned in chat as well that we need to feed Grandpa stuff that makes him vomit, because he vomits like items that can be used to progress the story somehow. So I think what will happen is we'll have to redo like another cycle pretty much, because if I do end week, it's just gonna bring us to week 5, which will probably, I don't know, maybe there's another ending if I do that now, which is perhaps you can cook the battery as one does. Wait, you know what, let's just try that. We can cook the battery in the apple. Oh no. The basement will show you the truth about the walls and the oh no, not the walls. Okay, alright. First, let's go to Grandpa. As much as I hate this, what happens if we feed him the batteries? With the apple. Okay? Are you guys excited? I'm not. Here, Grandpa. Here are the batteries. Oh gosh. No. Wait, he already vomited. Does that mean he has more to vomit? Wait, let's look. Oh. I'm sorry, Grandpa. Sorry you had to eat the batteries. Okay, let's see. To go to Grandpa and then examine stomach con. Oh no. Oh my god. It's the oh my god. He gave... Grandpa, you gave us the flashlight. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Usually I would end stream like around now, but I just want to see what happens with the flashlight, so I will just extend just a little bit more. Because I am curious. I am dying to find out. I want to know what happens with the... Where's the dark room? Ah, there it is. There's another waste bin and a bookshelf? Oh, just this room. Okay, waste bin. What's this? Oh no. Wait, let's try it again. Is this where I put the code? Oh my gosh, this is where I put the code. 3, 2, 3, 2, 4, 5. He'll sue us for the assault and battery. The lid unlocks, and with some effort, you move the heavy lid off the bin. What is that? Oh, it's a photo of your father as a young man. We can make the father totem. Is there anything here? There doesn't seem to be any... What is this? This is the biohazard bin. Right? So there's like another is this like a previous Whiskers? No, I need a generic human figure. Maybe there's something in the bookshelf. What's this? Hello? Oh, there it is. As soon as I said it. Let's go. What's that? What's that? Discourse and the subordination of hidden beings. Oh, it says you can examine this okay, we'll examine it later. Okay. I don't think there's anything else. All right, perfect. We are gonna combine this picture of dad and this paper doll, number 2. All right. All right. Okay, now we're gonna bring this back to Grandpa and give it to him. Maybe he has some words of encouragement that he wants to, you know, to share with the class, maybe. Okay, what's this? Go to Grandpa. Okay, Grandpa, here's the father doll. Do you like it? What do you mean you're not interested in the moment? Why? Okay, here. What do you mean? Do you want more food? Do you want this whatever this is called? Here. What if I feed all 3 of it? Form. Okay, there's a proboscis. It may be worth taking a look. Okay, what if we just feed him the last one? Here, eat up. Eat up, Grandpa. Oh, okay. He'll be, like, hungry again pretty soon, I see. So we'll check out the proboscis first. Okay, wait. Let's save the game. Go back to Grandpa. Okay, do you like this doll? No. Examine proboscis. Okay, here. You motion to Grandpa to approach and point to the thin protuberance. Yep, it's the same thing. It's this little mosquito. Mosquito? Why did I call him a mosquito? Okay. Do you want this? No? I mean, if I touch it, it's gonna trigger the thing. What happens if I... Oh no, was that bad? What do you mean you're not interested? Okay, so what if we just go through the next week without, you know, without offering the thing? Is that gonna be another ending? Like, out of curiosity, right? Remember what you had to do before he took the... Oh, I see. Okay, fine. Let's go. Grandpa in the mood then? Maybe. Maybe we'll have to do this first. Like, see the other ending, maybe? And then we can give him the father doll. Week 5. Water! Thank you for the reminder. Water ASMR. You'll get the same ending? Oh. It's the same one. Okay, so we'll have to go through, like, the vent again. Going in the basement. Grandpa. It's okay. We've been through this, so we know that there's no jump scares. Just, I think the most jump scare thing in this game are the credits. I think it'll be, like, if I type down, like, my what do you call this, my review of this game on Steam or something, I'll be like, a 10/10 fantastic game. The scariest part was the credits suddenly showing up. Yeah, don't bug me. Was this for the other ending? You need to have him take the dolls of both your parents. Only then will the contract be formalized. Oh. Like, I want to finish it. I want to do that part as well, but... Oh, man. Adrian. No. Yeah, I was stuck in the screen, right? And then it suddenly like, is this on purpose? I feel like it is. Like, this weird weight. It's like, it makes you think, like, huh? Huh? You gotta failure film it. Okay. So we're back here. Huh? Wait, what did we need to do in order to give him the father doll? Oh. I thought I needed to like finish the game first before oh wait, never mind. I remember. We need to give him the blood. We needed to give him the blood. My bad. It says using the loading screen to generate anxieties. Yeah, I didn't expect that. Here you go. Get some blood. Drink up. All right. Surely this time we can give him the father doll. There it is. There it is. You approach the bars and hold out the father symbol you created. Grandpa's spines quickly reach out and envelop the doll before drawing back. The doll quickly vanishes within the folds of Grandpa's skin. Constructing and then offering your father's image to Grandpa, symbolically sated by blood, instills in you a concrete sense of completion. Grandpa gives a soft, affirming grunt as it senses deep within your mind the ritual transformation of your desire. So this is a bit different this time. So last time we gave him the mother doll, and now we are giving him the father doll. So this should be the other ending. But I need to run to the restroom real quick again. It's thanks to everyone like reminding me to drink water because I have dehydration issues. Don't worry, guys. I'm not blaming you guys. I'm actually really thankful because it's nice to be reminded to drink water. So I will be running to the restroom and then maybe refilling more water. We are going to finish this. We're gonna look at this ending before I end stream today. So give me 3 minutes. I will be back in 3 minutes. BRB. Hello, we're so back. Let me take this off. Boom. All right. We are resuming. So, where's my... Oh, okay. Grandpa gives a soft, affirming grunt as it senses deep within your mind the ritual transformation of your desire. Let's go. Let's go. Although Grandpa must receive both a mother and father totem before the fulfillment of your wish is assured, knowledge you recently acquired has given you access to a new conversation topic to discuss with Grandpa. Completed there it is. There's the contract. Okay. Let's talk to Grandpa. Okay, Grandpa, we need to talk about this contract. There you go. This one. Thank you so much for completing the contract. I'll definitely help you out with your parents. Just give me a little time and I'll be ready to act. I think you'll be very happy. Your grandpa's very happy too. You did it all by yourself, you know. I couldn't have helped you if I tried. I would have really not have liked to. Well, I did not want you to not complete the contract. I would have hated that. But do you understand why I would have had to? Maybe you don't. So much of your lives are made up, and yet what comes to pass was always once a fiction. You doubt yourself and your plans even before they are even begun. Let me double check something. Okay. And you believe what is in front of you as if the essence of things was not something you put there long ago. Too much doubt can suffocate even the surest thing. The surest thing. Why did I say surest? Sorry. Surest thing. Only with patience and growth and nurturing does something become what it will be. As you soon shall see. Okay. Thank you, Grandpa. Wait, we can check out the books, right? Yeah, hold on. Let's see. Let's go back out. Go to the study corner. And look over documents. Which one here? I've seen that. I've seen this one. What's a severe note? Wait, no, not this. Yeah, we've already seen this one. Oh, this one. Oh yeah, we haven't read this one. On the virtue of the prudent when dealing with devils, seen or unseen. These splendors and terrors of God's creations inhabit the world of both seen and unseen. And just as one will not grapple with a lion, lest they be a fool, one will not approach a being of the mind or ether without foreknowledge thereof. There are beings with no form, hiding between towering columns of air, and only appearing by slipping into the heart or mind of evil and unclean men. But still are there more beings which straddle the realm between these seen and unseen creatures, feeling through the air to see the mind or heart of men. It is only by God's grace and his angels and servants crushing these beings under heel that a magician might compel them to the magician's will. And so a magician must be perfectly clear and unerring in intent and ritual granted to us by God, or else the devils, seen or unseen, will devour them, that being their nature. Hold on. Okay. On the nourishing of devils of a particular type. Certain devils of a particular nature are nourished by the element of fire, others by attention and prayer given to their idols, still others by stranger and more obscure means. By God's grace, the requirement for nourishing a devil as part of a contract only requires a token of these givings, that is, a symbol. If a devil hungers after flesh and would strip a man to his bones in its devouring, the devil's hunger and nature, which thirsts for flesh, can be held in abeyance in the ritual act of giving blood in only a few drops. However, the contract must be completed in full, for if the magician errs and does not provide in the deviled instruction and guidance, The devil, once abjured to do no harm upon the magician, will return to its devouring nature. Okay. Oh, wait. I'm trying to understand it better. Okay, this part I kind of get. So, wait, so Grandpa is like the devil, pretty much. According to this book, at least. And here, this is the ritual act of giving blood in only a few drops. But that was more than a few drops. That was like a whole thing. However, the contract must be completed in full, for if the magician errs and does not provide in the devil instruction and guidance, the devil, once abjured to do no harm upon the magician, will return to its devouring nature. And it devoured Adrienne. Yep. Okay, so this book is like, I wouldn't say it's like a metaphor, but it's pretty much a good description of what the contract is, on top of like what he said as well when you ask him about it. I think I've seen this one. Oh yeah, we've seen this one. I think that's the only book I'm missing. Let's see. Yeah, no, we've seen that one as well. Shell notes. Yeah, we've seen this one as well. I think we've seen most of it. If I did miss something though, please tell me, cause let's see. It's all clean. There's no posters. Well, this one we've already seen. There may be a few radios. Oh, this one. Oh yeah, this is new. Okay. Intriguing results with regard to the mimic hypothesis. A participant entered a sealed chamber adjacent to Whisker's growth cycle number 21, which had been freed from the anthropoidic vacuum. Constructed quite economically from plastic and broken mirrors, the first propagation's original earthenware vacuum was shattered during the move-in. Between the two, there was a semi-opaque glass panel that allowed observation both ways. The human participant was asked to think of someone in the popular consciousness, fictional or no, and cogitate on their image, personality, face if possible, voice if possible, etc. Our participant chose Jesus of Nazareth, and with weekly repeated exposures to the participant's imaginings, propagation number 21 began forming what resembled an anthropoid Nazarene and fold of its spines. Previous human-oriented tests have always bore out a result that Whiskers would form an anthropoid team member, be it me or Dr. Hart or Gerald, and we assumed that it was merely mimicking one of us. Dr. Hart has always contended the desirous yield, or the anthropoid reproduction Whiskers creates when in contact with human beings, has always been based on the conception in relation to the person through someone else. With this framework, the desirous yield is not actually a replica of a person, or if it is only a replica of the fiction of a person generated in the mind of another. This desirous yield was not Jesus Christ, but the participant's image of Jesus assembled from their religious upbringing, religious artwork depictions, and popular culture, etc. This radiograph was taken right before the destruction of the growth cycle, while Whiskers was rendered unconscious via fumigation. It seems like with every successive propagation, the stem cells in the organism work a little faster. But I'm not paranoid. It's technically deathless, yes, but we're burning up whatever knowledge it's gained when we incinerate it. I don't believe in magic just yet. Alright. Wait, no, I think I've seen this one. Yeah, we've seen this one. Oh no, we haven't seen this one. Exposure to mammalian forms. sorry, part of a series of zoomorphic influences led to further understanding of the propagation's ability to simulate the somatic stem cells that constitute fully developed animals. I write simulate in the previous statement because examining the tissue of each propagation leads me to believe its amazing capacity for accelerated growth of vastly different forms comes from its cell-level mutability, and yet at no time does it function as a thing it becomes except in the sense that it mimics it. That is to say, when Whiskers is removed from dormancy and replicates a rabbit's morphology, it is not seeing from the rabbit's eyes nor smelling from the rabbit's nose, but pretending that it does and doing a very good job of it. Okay, so that is the level of mimicry the Whiskers can, the anthropoid creatures can do. This radiograph was taken at or around growth cycle number 4. Oh, that's pretty early, yeah, okay. The strange thing about it was that the subject of the image was found nowhere near the enclosure. It's almost like a piece of Whiskers fell off and scurried into the corner. I feel like we've learned a lot since then, but at the time, I remember speaking about the morphology being weird, not really even resembling any extant zoomorphic structure, besides maybe a cuttlefish. Then I happened to open the thing up. What's this? Pet? Good job being rabbit granddad. Oh my god, rabbit grandpa. Inside were all these little dead amoeba-like things, but they all sort of looked like they had faces. Faces that were just barely there. After I took the radiograph, I gathered it up and went to go through it in the biohazard bin. As I walked by the bars of the enclosure, I could hear Whiskers suddenly going wild, flopping around and grunting excitedly. Could it have smelled the cuttlefish thing? Would it eat its own production? I guess it's technically flesh. Well, it did. We've seen it. This is beyond the scope of the project, but it could be that without a stimulus of an active brain, or more specifically a healthy and active brain, capable of face recognition and theory of mind, Whiskers begins to pull whatever it can from the limited data available to it. Again, this is not our focus at this time, but I left a note for Dr. Hart just in case he wanted to have a look. Okay. Wait, no, we've seen that one. Is that all of it? Oh, yeah. Yep, that's all of it. Okay, wait. I think we've seen that. We've seen, we've talked to Grandpa. He said everything that we could, like, we've exhausted all of the options that were available. And I think it's time to first save the game and then end the week. This should bring us to the other ending because we've given him both of the idols. We've given him the mom doll and the dad doll. Alright. Rubs hands together. Let's go. Food acquired. Week 5. The final week. I met with Adrian one final time in order to see if I could not reach some sort of resolution regarding her emotional trouble. In these past few weeks, according to the reports of her teachers and peers, she has shown a remarkable transformation in conduct. Hopefully, happy grandpa, please. Pray your hands. Happy grandpa manifest. I would also add my voice to this consensus. It seems as if in our time together, much has changed for the better. I'm not suggesting our meetings were the sole source of her sea change. I think something has happened in her home life that has reoriented Adrienne completely. She seems to suggest as much, at least, in her usually esoteric way when we last spoke. Something tells me something may have changed with Grandpa. Yes, well, something did change. I will write down her words verbatim here. I went down the stairs like I always did, but I sort of felt like something was different. My parents weren't arguing, and I felt something had changed with Grandpa too. There was a weird noise, but I wasn't afraid. We can go through the door this time. It's not the vent. Enter. Okay, what in the world? Oh! Oh, no! Oh my god, Oh, boy! I see. I see. Wait. Adrian, wait, did Adrian see that? That is traumatic. But at the same time, what would she feel seeing that? Okay, what's this? I think Grandpa had to leave, but before he left, he made my parents nice. He reached inside and changed them. That was my wish. Mm-hmm. So with because we gave Grandpa the mother doll and the father doll, which had Adrian's wishes in it, so it kind of made like he kind of made it come true by, like, I wouldn't say corrupting them, but let's just say Whiskers fix, quote unquote, fix the parents. Maybe even what I was growing wasn't really my grandpa. Grandpa left what I was growing behind. He is gone now. He moved quickly out to I don't know where, but I'll always love him. I dismissed Adrienne soon after, letting her know it was a pleasure getting to know her. Despite my apprehensiveness about the speed of the turnaround she has made, I cannot see any reason why Adrienne should be considered for further evaluation. And as a counselor for Adrienne, let it be known that I believe she is of sound mental and emotional health. I am pleased to see things turn out this way, and if I may make a brief addendum, by happenstance, Mrs. Richardson bumped into the Hart family the other day while running an errand. She told me the parents were a little odd, but very pleasant, and quite clearly they adored their child. And that she had never seen Adrian happier. So, what happened in the end, which I think what happened, so because Adrian kind of became like she fed her blood to grandpa, and on top of that she gave him the handcrafted like paper dolls of her mom and her dad. So because grandpa died, like the real grandpa died, and Whiskers decided to take the form of Adrian's grandpa to help fulfill her wish. So because she wishes like her parents are gonna be, they'll stop arguing, they'll be back together again, like, things will be happy again. I think what happened was grandpa like not like fixed the parents in a way. So now it's like everything is like Adrian is so much happier now. Thanks to grandpa, thanks to Whiskers. Interesting game. I feel like there's like a bigger yay, happy ending! Smile. Yeah, it was happy for Adrian and the counselor. Like it all ended well. Kind of for them. I'm not so sure about the parents, but dude, like the parents like kind of, not kind of, they neglected their daughter. And they yeah. Whew. Thank you for the head pat. Oh my gosh. Well, everyone, that was growing my grandpa. No! Hello. Oh my god. Hello, Aria. Welcome. I just finished the game. The house always wins except the house's grandpa. Well, so that happened. That's amusing. Like, this was okay. Just to share my thoughts about the game while it's still fresh in my mind. This game is deceptive in a way. It's marketed as like a scary horror point and click adventure game, but it's actually a symbol, not a symbol. It's like an interpretation of of loss, of Adrian's loss. It's an interpretation of how she feels feeling alone in her own home because her parents are like neglecting her and her parents are like heading towards divorce. And then there was Whiskers, who I wouldn't was took form of a grandpa and even was so nice to her. Like, if you talked, like, did you guys notice grandpa was like really nice about it too? So it's maybe the real grandpa was a friend who made along the way. No, wait. No, yeah, that's right. Maybe the real friends were the grandpa we made along the way. That was nice to actually watch together. Really? I'm glad you had fun. Actually, the funny thing is, it's my first time streaming on YouTube. I usually stream on Twitch. And then I was like, maybe I should try streaming on YouTube as well. So it was a little scuffed in the beginning because I was trying to work out how streaming works on YouTube, but I think it went well. And I'm so glad that you guys visited me and vibed with me throughout the entire game. I appreciate that. I will be streaming, so I usually stream on Twitch. That's on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at 8 p.m. UTC plus 8. But I do plan on starting streaming here on YouTube as well. Maybe not on Tuesdays and Sundays yet. Maybe on Thursdays, because I think my PC is not strong enough. My PC. I don't think my PC is strong enough to stream on multiple platforms just yet. So, but I will see. However, you can. I do have. You can find me on Twitter or X. It is called Gib. Wait. I don't even memorize what my Twitter account is. Wait, let me double check what my Twitter account is, okay? I mean, I think you can find it on my YouTube profile, but it is Gibu, GIBU_VT. You can find me on Twitter. I usually post like my schedules and stuff and whatnot over there. What's his grandpa friends were the way along made real, maybe. No, I think that's really accurate. Which is funny enough, this stream popped up out of nowhere, but it was fun to watch. Oh, I'm glad. All VTubers are scuffed, so it's fine. Thank you again for sticking around with me. I really appreciate that. I play like spooky horror games or like any games I think that I find interesting every Thursday at the same time that I mentioned earlier, which is at 8 o'clock p.m. UTC plus 8. So it's currently like 11:17 p.m. at the moment, so I will be ending stream in a bit. And that was this. What game is next? Oh, you're asking? I haven't really decided yet. Though there is a game. There's actually two games I have my eyes on at the moment. One of them is a newly released indie game. It's called Focus Froggy, where we play as a frog and we do adventures. That's all I know at the moment. It's newly released. I haven't even seen anyone talk about it just yet. However, I was given it as like the devs sent me a message and they said like, they gave me the game for free, and I was like, the funny thing was I had it in my shopping list. Like, I was gonna buy the game anyway because I love frogs. So I love frogs, so I was like, okay, I need to play frog games. I don't think this one is horror, maybe, but the funny thing is the dev posted on their YouTube page like different background songs that they composed for the frog game, for the Focus Froggy game, and one of them is like, hey, that's kind of horror. So I'm excited to play that one. So there's that one game, and another game that just got released on Steam yesterday. It's called Finding Polka. It's also on Steam, and hold on. Yeah, it's called Finding Polka. The frog game is called Focus Froggy. Like FOCUS and then Froggy. It's also on Steam. It just got like officially released. Like, it had a demo, but then the game like actually came out like I think a couple of like weeks ago. And then there's one game that got out yesterday. It's called Finding Polka. where it's a dog game. So, you know, I love dogs. I love my dogs. So say no more. That's just how I am. But for horror games, so just to keep the people who are watching me currently on YouTube, just to keep you all in the loop, I do have a backlog. It's a Google Docs. It has like the current backlog of the games that I plan on playing, have played, and stuff. If you are interested, wait, can I put links on Facebook chat actually? Wait, let me see. For if you're on Twitch, you can find the backlog. Like, you go to my channel and then you scroll down just a little bit on the about page, and if you see like a little banner that says the backlog, if you click on that, it's gonna link you to a Google document that has all of the that's basically my backlog. It has all of the games I'm planning on playing, and in the future. Wait, let's see if I can post this on Facebook. It's a really long link. Wait, does this work? Wait, hold on. Give me a moment, guys. I wanna make sure that the link is accurate. Let's see. I'm so bad at technology, dang. Copy link. Address. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Let's put it here on chat. Does that link work? Yeah, but I posted the link on YouTube chat right now. That is currently my backlog page. It should lead you to the Google Docs, and you'll see. So I'm currently looking at it to see what game I could play next week, on next week Thursday. So besides like Focus Froggy and Finding Polka, as for the horror department, I was thinking of actually playing through No, I'm Not a Human, because I did play a little bit of it before, but I never got to finish it. I didn't get that far, so I was thinking I think it's worth like replaying it from the start. And there's also another game called Shutdown. It's a game on itch.io. I'm also interested in that one. There's also a return of Obra Dinn, but I was told that this game is actually kind of long. So for my Thursdays, I usually stream games that are like 6 hours or less, because I would want to finish games and, well, preferably under one sitting. But if I'll need to extend it to like 2 more days, that will be fine, because that happened for Luigi's Mansion. I thought I could finish it in like on 2 Thursdays, but I was wrong. It took me 3 Thursdays. It was worth it though. I really liked Luigi's Mansion. I had a fun time playing that one. But I usually post my schedule on my Twitter page, or X, on my X or Twitter page. I post it after my Sunday stream. So if you guys are interested to see what I am up to next week, feel free to check that out. I will also make sure to make like a post here on YouTube. Actually, like I wanna be more involved with YouTube as well. But for now, again, that was Growing My Grandpa. I hope that you all enjoyed this game. This game was wild. I enjoyed it a lot. I really like this game. I will need to like spend like a day just in my thoughts about this, because it's more than just a horror game. It's a story telling about loss and grief, and trying to, and wishing something that normally will, can't get fixed, but it did anyway. But again, thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate you all vibing with me today. I will see you all next time. Bye bye.